the beat.
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, picking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Please have they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, don't let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she knows sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joints with a trembling, oh. Hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
We go okay, we go okay, di okukalu oramadi kendi bojisike woke dirindu ya wechacha maka Biafra wero putara nyi onye ndu diye Simon Efa obato diye.
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling moving all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Bafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said.
This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the pali boy, see no day for talk. See nothing for talk. It better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver waiting. Driver waiting. This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen.
At all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody.
The Fulani approach to the zoo called Nigeria is called the devil's alternative. Fulani, they have this two-pronged approach to the issue of one Nigeria. If they collapse you through banditry, they will overrun you because they believe they have superior weaponry right now. And all of them are in this game together. That's number one. If you sue for peace, which idiots like Omahi are doing, if you sue for peace, they will also get what they're looking for because they will plant Ruga in every local government area. The devil's alternative, whichever option you choose, men are going to die. Men will die. It doesn't matter the option you choose. If you wait for them to do things peacefully, which they will never do, they are going to kill you anyway because they'll be Ruga. And you allow them to forcibly take over your land, you are taken over, they will take it by force. And Fulani will plant their people in your local government areas. That in the next 100 years, you'll be hearing about Olo Emirates. And then we'll be like Hausa people. Our great-grandchildren will now ask their parents, what happened? They will tell, oh no, there was somebody called Hope Uzodimma. He was playing politics. He loved Nigeria. That was one called Umahi. He loves Fulani. He used to wear Obada. But then we are gone. As a race, we are finished. And I said to these fools, Fulani Caliphate is dealing with you people, but you don't know it. They are like the vulture. Nigeria is pregnant. If Nigeria dies during the pregnancy, they benefit. Nigeria gives birth to their Ruga, which they want, a new Nigeria which they want, is also to their benefit. The only people aiding and abetting them are these quislings, the fulefus from the East, intellectuals, and sophisticated morons from the West.
Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. That Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria is. Always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it. And we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra we are pursuing is a part of pressure, relentless pressure, to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only two ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only two ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest and they will have Biafra Nationalist Party. Yes, as they have in Scotland. And then we vote for them. When they then go to the house or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go through the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight.
Finnish authorities to release Mazi Simon Ekpa immediately. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko, has not committed any offense. Therefore, we demand for his immediate release. Free Mazi Simon Ekpa and free him now. No hand must stop Mazi Simon Ekpa from exercising his duty as a free man. Free Mazi Simon Ekpa.
For those of you who do not understand what we are doing, we are fighting for our freedom. And I believe that everyone in this life and in this world, wherever where you are, the country where you reside in, have a history. Now, I want every one of us here today and those who will listen to this particular speech to note one very important fact. Nigeria state came into being through conquest. This is a fact that nobody can change. Nigeria came into existence through conquest. And the forceful imposition of foreign rule, which denied the indigenous people in Niger area the opportunity to negotiate and choose what they wanted. That is the problem. We have lived with this foreign rule and this forceful union for decades, over 100 years. That is the problem. Now, I want everyone listening to me today to also understand that after this forceful union of Nigeria, called the amalgamation, successive regime, both before and after the shambolic independence, continue to hold the state together in a similarly forceful manner, the same pattern and the methodology that the conquest and invasion and the colonizers came in with. They thought by the forceful and the barrels of the gun, they will continue to kill people for the unity of Nigeria. That also is the problem today. So, this impression that they are creating, that the country must remain as crafted from the amalgamation by the colonialists, and that this country called Nigeria unity is non-negotiable. That is also the problem. We have lived from centuries to century, and today we are in the era of 21st century. We are now in a global village where the things of the past and the things of the old are changing to become new. And they don't want to change Nigeria with the dangerous diversity that have now emanated from different angles and the different injustices and corruption, and now Nigeria have found itself to become an Islamic state. That is the problem.
That you are supporting Nigerian government in any way, either in the Nigerian army, Nigerian police, Nigerian security, Nigerian immigration. The PM has said today, we are not against you, but if you wear the Nigerian uniform representing Nigerian government in Biafra land, you are going to pay the price, and you're going to pay the ultimate price for supporting a terrorist government that is in Biafra land. These are terrorists that kill our people, maim our people, burn our houses, burn our businesses, burn our homes in Biafra territory. If you are one of them, you have yourself to blame. If you are wearing any Nigerian uniform, Nigerian military uniform, Nigerian police uniform, Nigerian security uniform, sorry is your name. We have no prison, we have no jail. If you are caught inside Biafra land, you are gone. Only one, under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Anybody that is confusing anyone or telling you there is another, no, there is nothing. There's just one, recognized by His Excellency Simon Ekpa.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this program, wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining us from Biafra land, you are joining from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, wherever you are joining from, I welcome you and I thank you for being part of the program. Please like and share to other platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Make sure you bring at least one person into the program, as we have come to do what we have to do and what we have always been doing. I appreciate those who have already connected. I see Chibuzo Ede. Thank you so much, Chibuzo. OC Inc., my brother. Thank you so much, OC Inc. I appreciate you. Kelechi Achuzie. Thank you, Kelechi. I appreciate you for joining. Victoria Nweke, Wanda Victoria. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you so much. OC, thank you so much. M Special, thank you for joining us. M Special, I appreciate you. My beloved sister, Linda TV Show, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, my sister Linda, for being there always for us. Please, if you're not following Linda TV Show, make sure you follow her platform. That is a platform where you will get information also and very good updates. My brother Benjamin, thank you so much for joining us. Benjamin Oruebu Bechukwu. Benjamin Orebubechuku, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Our brother Benjamin. Uche Onyende, thank you so much. Ututuoma, my beloved brothers and sisters from Igbo Biafrans. Ututuoma to every one of you. As always, you can greet in your own dialect wherever you are coming from, whether you are from Ibibio, whether you are from Ibanke, whether you are from Ijo, you are from Isha, you are from Edo, wherever you are, greet in your own dialect. We want to see it on the comment section. Write on the comment section in your own dialect. I welcome every one of you. Tutuama, to my very beloved Igbo Biafrans, thank you so much for joining. Please like and share. Don't keep the message to yourself. It is important that we share to every platform. You have so many WhatsApp groups that you belong. Share to those WhatsApp groups. Just click share to those WhatsApp groups and also give a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. And that is why you will be lagging behind in getting our information. So many things that are happening, you will not be getting updates. But if you are following squarely and closely, you will not be left behind. Try as much as possible to draw close and follow closely. Remember, in this platform, we promote the United States of Biafra that was declared on the 29th of November 2024 under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the Supreme Command, Mazi Nnamdi. Today, led by Dr. Ngozi Orakweze, until Mazi Simon Ekpa joins us, and we will continue from there. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everyone that have connected, wherever you are connecting from. Remember, in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individuals. We only come here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, to bring out information, to say things the way they are. That is what we do in this platform. We set the record straight and make sure that we continue to propagate the gospel until we get to that destination. In this platform, we bring the plight of the Biafra before the whole world. We'll tell the world what is going on in Biafra land. That is what we do. There's nothing more than that. We don't come here for propaganda, for blackmail, for saga. No, we don't do that. This is not a platform for saga. It's not a platform for blackmail or propaganda. We speak the truth and only the truth. It doesn't matter who is concerned. Whether you are our friend or our brother or our colleague and you do something wrong, we are going to tell you that you have done the wrong thing. We stand only with the truth and the truth alone, because the Biafra we are promoting is the truth. Without the truth, there will be no Biafra. Without truth, there will be no Biafra, because the foundation was laid on truth. Mazi Nnamdi said it many times, that the foundation of Biafra is laid on truth. And that is why he said he is going to use the truth to destroy the zoo. And since we have been watching him in the court, in and out, he has always used the truth. And because he is standing the truth and using the truth, we also have to key in and continue to stand with the truth and use the truth to fight the battle. My fellow Biafrans, I welcome every one of you that have joined. Wherever you are joining, please stay strong. Do not lose focus. I know that we are in a very challenging time. I can see my brother Amuche there. Thank you so much for joining, Amuche. It's been a long time. More of the time, the network never allowed Amuche to make his contribution. He is a very formidable brother here from the coastal region, and he has been pushing the message against all odds. So many attacks against him, but he never gave up. My beloved brother Amuche, you are welcome. I know the challenges we are having on connecting sometimes. I can understand that most time that problem is coming. I see you most of the time when you come, but the challenges continue. But we hope that they will allow you to come in. Ifeanyi Ejimabu, if that is right. If I mention your name wrongly, bear with me. Ifeanyi Ejimabu, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So, my fellow Biafrans, we have come today to do what we know how to do best, and we will continue to speak no matter how difficult it is, no matter the obstacles, no matter the hindrances, no matter the challenges we are seeing right, left, and center. Never give up. Do not give up. Please, don't give up. Whenever you want to give up, try to remember there are reasons why you must fight this battle and fight it. Chima Irechuku, thank you so much, my beloved brother. Chima Irechuku, I welcome you. I can also see Iwu Biafra. Thank you, Iwu Biafra, for joining us. You are always here. This is your home. I welcome you. I thank you so much for being around. I appreciate everyone. So, you will see many reasons to back out from this very struggle. So many challenges that will make you to say, I will throw in the towel. But I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike or wherever you are, please do not throw in the towel. Don't. No matter the challenges, no matter the obstacles, no matter the hindrances, no matter the attack, continue to hold your ground, stand firm, and stand strong. We are going to win this battle. It doesn't matter how hard it is, it doesn't matter how tough it is. I'm not going to tell you that it is all roses. It is not easy. The battle is very, very intense. The battle is intense, more than you can be able to identify. But in all of this, we will never give up. I urge every one of you, wherever you are joining from, please hold your ground, stand your ground, and continue to do that which you are supposed to do. No matter the weaknesses we will feel, no matter things we will see that will give us reason to stop, there are many other things that will make you to say no. Instead of you to stop, you fight with your last blood. One of those things is what is happening in Biafra land today. When you see the attack that the enemies are bringing in Biafra land, when you see the attack against our brothers and sisters in Biafra land, when you see the way the Janjaweed are attacking our homes in Biafra land, you will know that we have no other choice than to fight this battle with the last breath we have. We cannot afford to look back. Not now. Not now. We cannot afford to look back. No matter what the enemies are doing, no matter what the enemies are saying, no matter how bad it is, we don't have any option. I have said it for me personally. I don't know about you. Maybe you have another option. Maybe you have another alternative. For me, I do not have any other option. The only option that I have left for me is to fight for Biafra and fight for Biafra alone. That is the only option I have. And I expect the same thing for you. Every one of us must be focused, no matter how difficult it is. It is, I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. It's easy. It is not easy. It is not easy. It is hard. It is. More especially for our brothers and sisters who are in Biafra land, there are many challenges, many obstacles. There are many things that will make you to begin to think otherwise. But I ask you to please just have it in the back of your mind that if you sincerely want Biafra, know that we don't have any other option. We do not have any other option. The only option left for us now is Biafra and Biafra alone. That is the only option that is left for us. And I bet you that when it is looking like it is very difficult and there's no way out, that is when help will come. When you think that all hope is lost, that is when help will come. That is why in all the difficult time, we don't have to give up. When you look at what is happening in our land, you see the way the Zoological Republic terrorists are taking over our land, taking innocent life. When you see the life that are being lost in Biafra land on a daily basis, you have no other choice. You have no other choice. It doesn't matter what you claim you believe. It doesn't matter which area you say you are hanging. It doesn't matter who you say you are supporting. You should know that our primary aim today is to save our life. The life of the Biafran people is in danger. We have become endangered people in a place that is supposed to be our home. Are you not worried? Are you not concerned? If it doesn't worry you, it means you are not human. I am very worried. I am very disturbed, because in a place that is supposed to be our home, in a place that we're supposed to call our own country, you find out that so many things are happening. We cannot be able to be boastful in our own land, to sit back in our own land and do what we are supposed to do. People are running out, running helter-skelter, what we have always been talking about. And Mazi Samareka have always said it. I made a message with it and said that right from time all this while, it is only in Biafra land that people have refused to leave their land and flee. In other parts of Nigeria, people have left their land and they run away completely. Many places have been deserted in Nigeria as a whole. Go to the northern part of Nigeria, some villages have been taken over completely. In northern part of Nigeria, some villages completely taken over without anybody trying to come back or trying to say he wants to recover. You have been hearing of IDP camp. Go to the northern part of Nigeria, IDP camp is scattered everywhere. The same thing in the southwest. Some people have run away from their home completely. We saw the news and we saw the video when people ran away from their side and they went to Benin Republic. Up to this moment as we speak, those people that ran away have not come back. They are still in Benin Republic. It is only in Biafra land. You cannot see where people have deserted completely. And that is what we are fighting and trying to avoid. We must not allow that to happen. We must not allow that to happen. That is why we are all crying and saying that everybody must continue to hold their ground. No matter the disagreement you have, no matter how dissatisfied you are with what is happening. I cannot tell you that everything is roses. Everything is not roses. Everything is not roses. There are many things that are not going the way you and I want it. I agree. There are many things that can discourage you when you go online and see what is happening and the way our brothers and sisters are speaking and what they are doing with their platforms. You'll be discouraged. That is true. But is that the best way to go? Are we going to allow our land to be taken over simply because of our personal grievances? Should we allow our land to be taken over because of our personal problem? Should we allow our land to be taken over because of personal grudges, because of certain things or certain issues that pertain to us alone? Why should we allow that to happen? Why? Why should we allow that to happen? We must continue to defend our land against all odds. We don't have any other land except that. There's nothing, no spare land anywhere that we say we will live here and go there. There's no other place. Those of us who are not in Biafra land today, the only place we have is that land, that place you see, that old southeastern region. That is the only place we have. You can live and be a citizen in all parts of the world. You can be a citizen in the United States, in the UK, in Russia, in China, anywhere you want to be a citizen. You can be a citizen there, but there's only place that is one home. You can only have one home. You can only have one home. No matter the papers they give you abroad, no matter the documents they give you, at the end of the day, at a point in time, you realize they are going to tell you to your face, you are a foreigner. They will tell you to your face, you are a foreigner. And if you don't understand it, you can imagine somebody from Biafra land. You in a country that you are supposed to be part of. You are from Biafra land. That supposedly is supposed to be part of the Zoological Republic. But you find out that you left Biafra land and you go to Lagos State, and they will be reminding you that that is not your home. If somebody in Lagos State can be reminding you that that is not your home, you can imagine people that are living far, far outside that contraption called Nigeria. Far, far outside Africa. You can imagine what the people there will be saying to you. If your fellow people that have the same color with you, the same thing, the same people that have been seeing you for decades, for generations, are still reminding you that this is not your place. You can imagine. You move from Anambra State, from Imo, from Abia, from Delta, from Cross River, from rivers, and you go to Lagos State. And the people in Lagos will be reminding you that you are not a Lagosian, you are not part of us. That this is not your home. This is not your home. They will be reminding you every blessed day, every time. They will go up to the extent of fighting you. They fight you and tell you that this is not your home. You buy a property, they will seize it and tell you that you have no right to buy a property. You want to vote for election, they will tell you that you cannot vote, that this is not your home. You want to make a contribution to the community, they say you can't do it. This is not your home. You can imagine if somebody in that zoo could tell somebody from Biafra land that is not your own, imagine what somebody from other African countries will tell you. Imagine. Today you see some problems that are rising in other African countries against the Biafra people. These are blacks like you. People that have the same color from you. You see them, they talk about unity of Africa. They say Africa must be one, Africa must be one. In the midst of Africa must be one, they are telling you to go back to your home. Every one of you saw the xenophobia in South Africa. The South Africans were taking the life of their fellow black people. The South African people. They left even the people who are not the same color with them. They were fighting the people who are the same color with them. Up to this moment, they are still fighting them. South Africans don't want to see other Africans in their place. Now you see the importance of having your own home, where you will call your home. When you see all those news, when you see, doesn't that remind you that you're supposed to have your own home? Guide that place that you could come and give you. There is a place that God has kept you. Protect it with the last breath you have. Fight for it. Stand for it, no matter what happens. Other African countries, your fellow blacks, you will see them, they will come to platform, they will preach. Oh, we want a united Africa. We want one Africa. Let Africa be united. At the same time, in their country, they are chasing away their fellow Africans. When they see you are progressing, they become envious. If somebody commits a crime, arrest that person, persecute that person, let the person face the full wrath of law. It is about that individual and not about the country where he comes from, or the dialects that he speaks, or the area he comes from. It is about that individual. In every part of this world, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. We have the good, the bad, and ugly. But when you see what is happening in this world today, you see that the only place you can have a peace of mind is in your home. If fellow Africans can tell their brothers and sisters to go back to where they come from, you can imagine what those of us that are living in a foreign land, in a place where our colors are not the same. Our colors and our appearance and our physiques are not the same. You can imagine what we face. Those who are living in the Europe, those who are living in the US, America, those who are living in Asia, you can imagine the kind of segregation they are facing. It doesn't matter the documents you have. Oh, this is not about documents. It is not about papers. Even with your papers, at a point in time, they will tell you, you cannot contest for this. You can't go for this. This position is not for you. This one is not for you. There are several and series of restrictions to what you can do. There are limitations. There are limitations, great limitations to what you can do. The only place you have the right to possess anything you want to possess is in your own country. And that is the importance of having your own home. This is why every one of us Biafrans, when you remember this, you throw away all these differences we are having. When you remember this, you forget about being a member of the Camp B, Camp A, Camp C. When you remember this, you will now realize that the only thing we have to do is to pursue our common interest to have a place that we call our own. The Jews were facing the same fate we are facing now. When they didn't have a home, they didn't have a home. They were chased out from every place they are. They were seen as problem. They are seen as a trouble. They are being hated anywhere they are, up to the extent that genocide was committed against them during the Holocaust. It didn't stop there. Everywhere they go. But they tried as much as possible to secure a nation for themselves. And from the moment they secured a nation for themselves, they began to build their defense. They begin to build their defense. In that defense they build it so perfectly that wherever they enter with their passport, you can't molest them. You can't molest them. Once they enter there, they are going to be there, and once the place is not suitable, they go back home. where they're coming from. And wherever anything happens to any of their citizens, they will come for that citizen. Wherever a Jewish is being taken out, whatever be the cause, for any reason whatsoever, the country will come for him or her. They will come for him or her. They're not going to wait. They will come for him or her. In the same vein, that is what we are crying for today. We want to have our own nation whereby we can be able to, we can have respect outside the country. So that when we travel out for business, if the place is not suitable for us, we will go back home. So many of us that are living abroad today, you think we are happy? So many of us living abroad are not happy. They are not happy. They are looking for a means to go back. But where are you going back to? Where are you going back to? When you remember that when you go back home, you will not sleep. You are not even sure that you're going to arrive home. If you live abroad now and you say you want to go back home, you are not even sure you're going to arrive. From the moment, the only place you'll be sure that when you take off in the air, you are going to land. You either land in Abuja or you land in Lagos. And when you land, you are not sure, there is no guarantee that you are going to get to your hometown. No guarantee. That is how bad it is. There is no guarantee. As soon as you are a Biafran and you arrive in Nigeria, every single thing in that country is against you. Everything is against you. Your freedom ends when you come down from the aircraft. Once you come down from the aircraft in Abuja or Lagos, every other thing is in the hand of Chukwu Gabiam. It is just by God's grace. Because the police will be after you, the soldiers will be after you, the terrorists in uniform will be after you, the terrorists off uniform will be after you, the killer herdsmen will be after you, the kidnappers will be after you, the road will be after you, the economy will be after you, the light will be after you. You see how dangerous it is. That is why some people today, when they leave the four corners of that country called Zoo, if you tell them to come back, instead of them to come back, they prefer to die. Some of you don't see, when you see some people in Asia, when they are being chased by the immigration, you see people jumping from 12-story building. Somebody, simply because of immigration offense, so he didn't commit any offense, he didn't commit any crime, he has not done anything, just because he doesn't want to go back to his country. He will jump from 12-story building, 6-story building, just to escape immigration. And in the process, many have died because of that. Many have died. There is one that in the airport, gone in the airport. They just check his document and they say his document has a problem. They want to send it back. He jumped from the second floor and he fell down and broke his leg, spinal cord. And even in that condition, you'll be treated and at the same time you'll be deported. You will still be deported. That is how bad it is. The only way we can be able to avoid this is to have our own home. Have our own country. Have our own country that when you travel abroad, you only go abroad for sightseeing. You only go abroad for business. You go abroad for tourism. You go any country, even if you want to live there, you like the environment. Once you see that the place is no longer conducive, when you see that you have overstayed your welcome, you dust your passport and you go back home. But no Nigerian can do that. Not only Biafra, no Nigerian can do that. So many people who have decided to return back to Nigeria after a long time, you see them, you see how they end up. People who have decided to go back, how many of them survived? How many? Only few survived. Even those that went back with money to invest, the government will make sure they frustrate you to the last, that at the end of the day, you'll be regretting coming back home. There are many who has gone back. Many who took that risk and say, let them go and try. Today, when you call them and speak to you, they will tell that if they knew, they would have not taken that step. So many regret. Many that took that step, they say if they had known, they would not take that step. Because when they get back home, everything is against them, including their community is against them. The weather is against them. The economy is against them. The structure of the place is against them. The road is against them. Even with the money they came back, before you know it, everything will crumble. And if care is not taken, you become a beggar. Only few were able to survive. And if those few that survived told you what they passed through to survive, or what they call survivor, that thing they are calling survivor, if they compare it with what they are seeing where they are, you see that the difference is high. You see what we are facing in Nigeria? If Biafra land were to be good, we will not be running away. Go to all countries of the world, they will tell you there's no place you go, you will not see an Igbo man. I don't like that expression. It is not a good thing for us. I don't see it any longer as a good thing. They use it that any place you go, you will see an Igbo man. Any place you go, if you don't see an Igbo man, you run. I no longer enjoy that very phrase. That phrase, I don't enjoy it anymore. Whenever I hear that phrase, I begin to think about the negativity. Why is it that we are scattered everywhere? The only reason we are scattered and we are not in a place is because we don't have a home. We don't have a home. There was a time the Jewish people were scattered the way we are scattered now. There was a time we are scattered the Jews, this Israel we are seeing today. The state of the Jewish state, that said that we are scattered everywhere, any place you go, they are there. But you see, since they have their own country, they are bringing people home. They are calling their people to return home, and they are returning. Their people are returning home. But today, what you are saying, take an aircraft today, go and put in Biafra and say people who want to travel. Everybody want to go out. Everybody want to move out. Take an aircraft today, put in Biafra land. Everybody will enter, they want to go. Nobody want to stay back. Are you going to blame them? You're not going to blame them because of the condition that they have been placed into. Nigeria have conditioned our mind, conditioned our situation, that you begin to realize that there is no help that will come from anywhere as long as you're in that contraption. More especially when you don't want to get yourself involved in criminality. If you don't want to get yourself in criminality, in Biafra land today, even when you open a business in Biafra land, Gogo, Nigerian government will make sure that that business does not succeed. Every business in Biafra land today, people who are in that business, they put extra effort to succeed. Whatever business you are doing in Biafra land, you will put extra effort to succeed. They make things so difficult. The business you do in Lagos and you succeed. If you want to do the same business in Onitsha, Owerri, Aba, Port Harcourt, you must have to add double effort. It will cost you more. All these things are put in place to frustrate people out of their region. And the same people will still tell you, why are you coming to our land to do business? Why not stay in your land? Why not stay in your... We want to stay in our land, but yet they are making it very, very difficult. Making it very difficult. You see many businesses today, they have their head office in Lagos. Why do they have their head office in Lagos? Businesses that are owned by people from Biafra land. 80% of businesses that are owned by Biafran people, they have their head office in Lagos or Abuja. Why? The only reason is because of the condition. Nigeria has been structured in such a way that you cannot succeed within Biafra. It will take extra effort. Look at our brother that is in Nnewi doing his business. If that man tell you what he's passing through or what he's going through to sustain that business, you won't believe it. If Innocent were to be in Lagos or Abuja, if Innocent was to be in Lagos or Abuja, I tell you, by today, the whole Africans his business will be greater than that it is today. If Innocent were to be in Lagos or Abuja, his business will be greater than it is today. Or if that business is owned by a Northerner or a Yoruba man. Today, we will not be talking about Africa, we'll be talking about global influence. We'll be talking about serving the world. But look at Innocent. They continue to frustrate him, to force him out of Biafra land. They are forcing him out of Biafra land by all means, through their policies. Every policy they put in place is to force him out of Biafra land. These people, they know that we are business oriented. Go to Abuja, go to Lagos. Every international flight that is coming in, let me not overrate, 50% of the people that are there are Biafrans. Every international flight that flew into Nigeria in Abuja or in Lagos, go and check. 50% of the passengers in that flight are Biafrans. Those who are now in Biafra, when you check them, some of them who are foreigners that are coming, they are coming in because of the influence of Biafran businesses, Biafran businessmen. They are the ones that are inviting them. Why is it that we cannot have that international flight in our side? Why is it that any flight that coming in must transit in Lagos or Abuja? Why is it that we don't have a seaport? This is how they have driven every business in our land, and they took their head office in Lagos State. They have made it so difficult that when you put your head office or your warehouse in Biafra land, for you to carry your goods from Lagos to wherever you are going in Biafra land, you will spend double the amount you spent on importing that goods. For you to move your goods from Lagos State, from Tinkan to any place in Biafra land, you will spend triple the amount you spent to import that goods into the country. Don't you know that that will affect the price of the goods after you bring it back home? It is definitely going to affect the price. And that now becomes a disadvantage for you who is doing business in the Southeast. Because those who have their office in Lagos, they are going to be selling their own goods in a very good discount. You cannot expect somebody who have bought something at the rate of $100 to come and sell it at someone who has spent maybe expenses on the goods and buy the goods amount to $100. Then somebody else spent $50 to get the same good. That person that spent $50 to get the same goods can sell $60. He has a gain. He can be selling in quantity $60 and he makes his gain. But you that after expense everything, your goods have now become $100 and you'll be selling $110. Who is going to buy it from you? Who is going to buy it from you? And when you're African, they cheers the way you see the danger of doing business in Biafra land. And this is calculated by the zoological. They calculate these things. They do its calculations to make sure that they stifle the businesses in our land. And that is why people are running away from Biafra land. People are running away. People are running away. And even children, when they are born, they see what is happening. They see how difficult it is to survive. I can bet you somebody that served his master in Lagos and people that served in Biafra land, after they are settled, go and check them. You will still see that difference. Their level of success will be different. They might be settled with the same amount. When they are settled with the same amount of money, you will see the one in outside Biafra land in Lagos, for example, or Abuja, will be making much more progress and success than the one that is back home, even though they were given the same amount. And sometimes even the ones that are in Biafra land are given higher amount. The ones that are in Biafra land, their masters settle them with the bigger amount. But those of them who are in Lagos and in Abuja, even with little amount, they can still make it. And before you know it, they are doing very well. Because the opportunity is greater in that side. Opportunity is greater in that side. I'm giving an example for people in business. You're going to be able to meet a lot of importers. You're going to have many access to many credits from your customers and your friends. You can be able to get credit. You get goods cheaper from people. So that any amount of money you have, you can be able to get access to it. Those who are dealing with fairly used goods, there are ways to get goods. You can go to the ports, people are selling there. There are many places to get your goods in a very cheaper price. Unlike the ones that are in Biafra land. I am saying all this for us to know the importance of us fighting for our home. Focus on Biafra land. No matter what is happening, no matter how angry you are, no matter how disappointed you are, whatever your brother have done to you or your sister have done to you, please remember that tiny line that holds us. Freedom. We need to be free. It is going to favor you. It is going to favor me. It is not for personal interest. If we continue to distract each other, that time you are using to send propaganda and blackmail against your brother, it is the time you are going to use to send propaganda against our real enemy. And now you spend that time talking against your brother, and then you have not spent any time talking about what matters to us. Instead of you channeling your energy to that thing that matters for us, let us fight it together. Let us continue to do it until we get it right. You will not. You focus your attention on something else. It is really heartbreaking. It is really heartbreaking, and I can't really understand it. It's heartbreaking. And I believe it is high time we change the way we do things. We really have to change the way we do things. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Chris. That's our brother Christian. Thank you for that super chat, my brother Christian. I appreciate you for that wonderful support on that super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, my fellow Biafrans, we must begin to rethink and think of positive things that favor us instead of putting our mind every time on negativity. The negative mindset that we have is not doing us any good at all. That is why today I have now chosen the topic that is just today. It says, trust is earned, respect is given, and loyalty is demonstrated. Betray one and you lose all three. These three things work hand in hand. Trust, respect, loyalty. Trust, respect, loyalty. No matter how bad it is, we must learn to trust each other. We must learn to respect each other. And we must be loyal to the cause of Biafra. We must be loyal. Whichever position you find yourself, whichever area you find yourself, whatever be your own idea or your own responsibility, please try to, as much as you can, to do the right thing. Try as much as you can to do the right thing. We have come a very long way. We have come a very long way. This is not the time to go back. I know what is happening in the media today is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's sad what is happening in the media, what we see. It doesn't encourage anybody. Not me, not you. Sometimes we feel like giving up, but if we give up, will that solve the problem? It will solve it. It will get worse. So no matter how bad it is, let us be steadfast and continue to work until we get to our destination. You're welcome, my beloved brother Christian. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead, bro. Christian, let's hear you.
Yeah, Master Choose. Morning, no,
my brother.
Yeah. So we keep pushing, eh? There's no giving up. There's no retreat, no surrender.
Yeah. They continue to make it more difficult, but we keep pushing.
Biafra is our destination. There's no two ways about it. So Yeah. I was going to come in anyway, but then when you are dealing with this topic of marginalization, because if you know, I am very very concerned about it. I've said this severally that everything going on is well orchestrated, well mapped out by the enemies of Biafrans, Igbo in particular. So, and we cannot say it enough. I think we must continue to emphasize it until it gets to this bunch of criminal impostors who call themselves Biafran political elite, Igbo politicians, be it governors, senators, House of Rep. We must continue to emphasize it because they are complicit in it. And I mean it when I say it.
The worst of the worst.
They are complicit. All of them.
All. No exception.
Yeah. So they must continue to know. We have to continue to talk about it, and for them to, until they get to know that they are our enemy, because they join hand, with the enemy to inflict these pains, this marginalization, this deprivation upon us. So we cannot, and it has nothing to do with our agenda, our goal, Biafra. Because however it is, Biafra will definitely come. We never give up fighting for Biafra, but we also have to continue to emphasize this duplicity by people you said that they are politicians in Biafra land, because it's not accident. It's a well mapped out from the beginning to where we are now. Moving forward is just, if you look keenly, you will see the pattern. Everything is leading towards that. So it's not rocket science. I don't know why people can't figure it out. From when a Fulani governor told Nigerians that they have a program to let in all the Fulanis from the Sahel region, Maruda, to come into the country. And now they are all in. And therefore, they have to find a way to incorporate them into the society. So you can see the pattern from where now they are using, what is his name? Benjamin Carlo.
Yeah.
And others, Ndi Igbo, to introduce this indigenization bill, right?
Yes.
So you can see the pattern. You have to follow the money, because with this indigenization comes the realization of incorporating these people who has been brought into the country, because the Fulani governor said that they want to settle them in Nigeria, that they are Nigerians, no matter where they are coming from, even if they are from Chad or from Gambia or Senegal, that they have to settle them in Nigeria. So with this bill now, they will be able to, these are part of the avenues. There are other avenues too, but at least with this, after about 10 years in a place, they become indigent. And the ones who are harbored in the forest, in the bushes, they become indigents. So, and including the avenue, the terrorism avenue they are using too, these are all part of it. The agenda, the goal is just one, but with different avenues. They are so again, I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that this whole thing. And what makes it very unfortunate is that they have our Igbo politicians orchestrating, pushing the agenda with them. The likes of these Soludos and all of them, none is exempted. They are all in it. Because when you talk about seaports in Biafra land, in Igbo land, or international airport, Soludo will tell you that no onye bata Lagos, onye bata Abuja. It doesn't matter because they are all in it. And the smart people amongst us, we know these things. We can trace it. We see their pattern. And then Nnamdi Kanu, from day one, he told them, this is what he told them, that we have to do this. And
simple request, very simple request.
Yeah.
Simple request.
Rather, they went and ganged up with the caliphate, with the Naizu system, to take Nnamdi Kanu out. That was what they did. And that is why till today, as we speak, they are still in it. They haven't changed. Omahi, Soludo, the one of Imos, all of them, they haven't changed. They are still in it. So we must continue. That's why I'm really, really impressed that you'll dare with it. We have to continue to hammer on it so that every year, including deaf and dumb, will continue to know that these people have their knee on our neck. The people you call Igbo politicians, the people you call Abaribe, they sit down there every month, they go and collect money while our people are languishing.
He's the worst.
While our people are
the worst.
While our people are being systematically driven out so that the agenda, the overall agenda will be achieved eventually. You talked about that adage that they are saying that anywhere you go, if you don't find Igbo man, blah, 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 it's crap, bull crap.
Bull crap.
They are just, it's mockery. The way I look at it, it's even mockery. So they come there.
That's exactly the way I see it now. Before I used to think it's a good. Now, that is how I see it. Presently, that's how I see it. It's a mockery.
Yeah, personally, I've always known that it's a mockery. Because what I do is, I look at the core or root cause of situation. Things doesn't happen on a vacuum. Okay? So obviously, the part of the strategy is to make sure that our people run away from home. And when they run away, they come to Yoruba land, they go to the north, they become vulnerable. And it gives them leverage. It gives the Yorubas leverage. It gives the Northerners leverage over them. Yes. Because as you run away, you come here, no matter what, it's not your home.
It is
then
not.
That leverage they have now means that they can now dictate to you how you will vote, how you won't vote. You must vote for APC or you must not vote for APC. Otherwise, they come after you. And these things are not theoretical. It's happening. They destroy your shop. They destroy your house. They tell you they will throw you into lagoon. And now they've taken it even a step further that you cannot hold public or any government offices in their land. But you run away from your place because you see the pattern how they get to where they are.
Exactly.
So people need to, because when I look at some of these our people, including those in the should I say alternative media, like the Genje media or the Damages and so many others who are not
relevant issues, they don't talk about it.
Exactly. So for them, either they sold out or they are naive or they are just, I don't know what it is, but something has to be going on here. Because I know that is the core issue in terms of, take for example, if we have functioning international airport, let's say in Enugu or in Asaba, or even, let's even say, mostly like Enugu or Port Harcourt function, the revenue generation in Biafra land. The seaport, almost 90-something, or let's just say 80-something% of the importers and exporters and they are business people, they are importers and exporters. So you see the tax system, how they benefit from this subjugation, the private us.
The most important thing is that Biafra land have more access to the sea than where they are building those ports.
Exactly. So you ask yourself, Lagos already have, I think, 2, and there's Yoruba land already have 2, and Dangote is trying to build another one, also in another Yoruba land. And you ask yourself, so this politician, because I make emphasis on the politician because they claim that they are representing us, but we know that they are not genuine. They are enemies. They are worse than the enemy because, for example, if they are Baribes of this world and the rest of them members of House of Rep and Senate and whatever, if they come together and say that we will not, this is unacceptable, if they come together and tell the system, the Nigerian system, that we will not accept this, that is either you give us the license, because they took it, and like I said, I think they put it in an exclusive list, so that without the government you cannot even have it, even when you have the means or money to build it, you cannot. So this thing, you can see how deliberate the whole game is. Now, if these people come together and say, no, that this is, we will not accept this, we will not accept it. It's either you give us a functioning seaport in Igbo land and a functioning international airport, that why must our people have to fly down to your place before they will start making their way all the way down to it? Why is that? How is that fair? How is that possible? If they take a stand, they just have to take a stand and tell the government that it's either you do it or we will follow our people who are agitating and walk away. It's as simple as that. But they won't do it. They are very based. They won't come together and do that because they don't care. All what they care is every month they go collect their allocation, put in their own pocket and walk away. We must continue to, because it's painful. It is very, very painful. That the last time I traveled to the zoo, some few years ago, right, we have to either land in Abuja, which is not, or land in Lagos, which is Southwest Yoruba. We have to, anything we import, we pay to them.
That is how it is. That is how it continues to be. We either land in Lagos or Abuja, then you now continue your journey with another flight to your place.
And if you are moving your goods and services from these places, before you get to our place, you will pay through, you go pay tire.
You pay 3 times
the customs and the police and the military, everything on the road, everything, all the way down. So these people truly, they are stifling us. They have their knee on our neck. Why people are not viciously tackling this issue is beyond me. I don't know what to make of it. And year in, year out, they are there collecting their money. They don't do anything. They don't fight for their people. But every other region, they are fighting for their people.
Fighting for their people. Could you imagine in a secular country? You and I, we are here in a secular country. These people began to bring Sharia law, to expand Sharia law to other parts of the country.
Imagine.
Hey, did not roll. Instead, they were saying, we have to discuss this more. They didn't even show an outrage. In a secular country, they want to expand Sharia law so that other states will be practicing it. They brought it in the House of Assembly to discuss.
Unbelievable.
I think you heard about it.
Yeah, everybody knows it. On the
simply demand of an international airport. Simple. That is your right.
Because trust me, these two major cooperation, if you will solve lots of problems confronting our people. Why they are running away? Why the business, young men and women? Because it's a no-brainer. People want to live nearer to a place where they can access, have access to goods and services. It's natural. That is just common sense.
That is common sense.
Where you have access to goods and services. That's what is moving the people, but people are pretending as if they don't know. And tomorrow, somebody, kwapu. Every time, na Lagos, kwapu. Elocha heti pobo ndi Yoruba. And this guy, and they were there when this northern guy came out a week ago, Galadima, to tell you how they fight for their own people. That they had to bring in Buhari to make sure that Yoruba didn't succeed in taking Ilore back from them.
I'm looking for that video. Please, if you see it, send me that video.
Okay, now I will just.
Okay. So what we are saying, it is really heartbreaking. It is really heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking, just as we are saying. These people that call themselves politicians in Biafra land, they are the devil, sons of the devil. These are sons of the devil that we must do this is why every one of us must take this issue of Biafra serious. And this is why they don't support it. They don't support it. Because holding their people captive is the only thing that is feeding their pockets. Enslaving their people is the only thing that is making them relevant in Nigeria. That is the anchor for their relevance in Nigeria. To make sure that their people remain enslaved. To continue to support evil against their people. To stifle the success of their people. All this is a very simple thing. For you to succeed in Biafran territory, in any business, in anything, you have to go extra mile. You have to go extra mile. There are numerous examples. Look at our brother that is doing this thing in Nnewi. Innocent. If Innocent open his mouth and tell you what he's going through, you won't believe it. The ones you see, you hear online is just a few. The attack they're attacking him online and the ones you hear is few. How they block everything, make everything difficult for him. You can imagine. They are trying to force him to move away from Biafra land and go to Lagos or Abuja so that he will pay the tax to them there. Now you can understand how difficult it will even be for him. Let's say Innocent begin to produce on a large scale now for him to export his goods. He begin to export his goods outside, even imported. You know how difficult it is. He will go extra mile. By the time his goods come to Tinkan in Lagos, they are going to waste. It might take 1 month before he clear it. After clearing that, for him to get that goods from Lagos to Onitsha, it will be an extra. He will have to pay double. And when the goods have come there again, it will be now the price of everything will now go up. The same thing if he produces cars now to shift to other countries. It will take him extra effort. He has to spend extra for him to take those goods to Lagos for him to export it to other African countries. Even the railway is not in your land. Look at the railway. They are improving their railways. Railway that you can use to carry hardwares and carry. Instead of building railway to Biafra land, where people are doing business, they went and built the railway to Niger and say it is for economic purpose. I asked, what economic purpose do Niger, what economic interest do Nigeria get from Niger? The only thing that Niger export to Nigeria is terrorism, nothing else. And that idiot Amechi was able to come out and say, because of economic purpose that Niger are making importation, they want them to be using our seaport and airport to export. You can imagine. What is Niger exporting from Nigeria? What is Nigeria importing from Niger? What? Is it the same cow that is killing everybody? The same cow and terrorists that is killing everybody, taking lands? Instead of looking a way to cut it off, you gave them a railway to export more terrorism into Nigeria. But the people who are business-oriented in the southeast, the railway did not cross their side. In order to deceive them, after some time, they came and said that the railway, the next one is going to pass the southeast. And when they passed the bill, when they read the budget, there was no budget to do anything of such in Biafra land. No budget for that. And this thing they tell you they're going to do in the Saturday, now the next phase is going to affect the next phase. That next phase will be to eternity. Just like you saw the second Niger Bridge. The second Niger Bridge, know how many years they talk about it? How many years before finally they claim they have done it, which I don't believe. Before they did the charade, they did call it that they completed it. Now you can imagine this railway they are telling you that in the next phase they are going to it will affect Southeast. Do you know how many decades it's going to take? The earlier we begin to take out all these people that call themselves politicians. In fact, these people, they are the number one enemies we have.
Yeah, for sure.
They are the number one enemies. Because they are the one that is making sure that our voice is not heard. And even when the United Nations want to weigh in, when other countries want to weigh in, they will be the ones they will go and approach and interview them. There was in one program Mazen Nanikan held. Mazen Nanikan said many times that they send delegates, the delegates have been sent to Anambra State and Enugu State. And most times they go to meet those politicians, they go to meet those traditional rulers. What do they tell them? What report are they getting from those traditional rulers? They will tell them all is well. Oh, our people are managing. It is not that bad as you think. You'll be giving them the impression that we that are talking online, we don't know we are talking rubbish. It is sad. It is a really sad situation.
Yeah, Massachusetts. So I was talking to a guy. I said, look, we can agree to disagree. In as much as we know what transpired, between the Southwest and the North, that conspiracy, that gang up, that hatred and envy is very manifest. So everybody can see it in the way everything played out. So, but at the same time, that bill that Benjamin Kalu is introducing, the Southwest, the Yorubas are against it very strongly, and I applaud them for that. I really do applaud them for that.
An evil bill. It's an evil bill.
Yeah, it is an evil bill, because that is also to show you truly that truly these guys who are marauding, calling themselves Igbo politicians, we are handpicked by the caliphate. I know that for a fact. That is why they are doing their dirty jobs too. So, but the Southwest they know very well that this bill is aimed at completing the job that the Fulanis has more or less.
Islamization and Islamization of Nigeria.
They know that they should I say halfway. Maybe they've gone halfway in Yoruba land in particular. They've gone halfway, at least a quarter, right? Because they've collected some territory from them, and they have also infiltrated so much with that ideology in Yoruba land, way more than any other place. So the Yorubas are aware, they are that cognizance of the fact that if this bill passes, it's over. It is over. They know that. That is why they are strongly against it, but the Igbo politicians are supporting it, because Igbo politicians were put there by the Fulani for days like this. So I told the guy, I said, look, that on this very one, they have my support. The Yoruba have my support, because, it's like, let me not use that word. But anyway, so obviously, our greatest impediment, as a people, is these guys that they've been put there to guide our affairs as Biafran. That is our serious problem. That is a serious problem. Not even one. That is me now. Not even one among them that I'm able to pick that and say, yeah, that he can stand up and do. Not even one.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
Because initially, some years back, I used to think that Abaribe could put everything on the line from the Igbo. But as time goes on, I begin to observe his steps and everything. Then I came to the realization that no. None of them, not even.
After he fell for governorship, he showed his true color.
Yeah, exactly. So these guys, Chineke mere anyị, my dear brother, because they've done so much, they've caused so much havoc on our people. These politicians, so much havoc. And but that is the more reason why we have to continue to push. No matter how hard it is, we have to continue to push, because we are facing a serious existential threat. Let nobody deceive you about this, So we just have to continue to push. In any way, each and every one of us, we have to continue to do whatever we can. We have to continue, even though we disagree, even though we fight amongst ourselves. But we must come to that realization that without Biafra, it's over for everyone. It's just a matter of time, and all will be gone. All the history, all the tradition, the way of life is on the line. They are all on the line. the caliphate means business, and they're very determined, very united. All of them, if you are, so I don't make exception when it comes, because their goal is very, very. So that's the situation. But like I said, we have to continue to hammer on these important things, and we have to face this issue, this battle in every way possible, every angle. We have to, because yeah. But I don't know. How do you go, my dear brother? How do you go?
It's really, really bad. My sister Ijoma, you're welcome. Let's hear from you, our beloved sister Ijoma. Go ahead and take the mic.
Good morning, Biafrans. Greetings according to your time. Mazi Chooks, thank you so much for being there again for your people, for yourself, for your family, for your own generation. I pulled over to, if you watch, you may be hearing noise. I pulled over to contribute. Yeah. So based on the last speaker, we all know this, and it's high time now. Anybody talking about Biafra in the media, please let us change the narrative of how we speak about the marginalization from Nigeria. Let us say that Nigerian government, terrorist government, is using the Biafran politicians to pass their evil on Biafrans, so that when this international body will come, they will not go to Biafran politicians. They will not go to Igbo politicians. They will not go to Delta's politicians or Akwebon. They know we have to be calling it out, so that these people,
my sister, that's a very good point.
Yeah, we have to be calling it. We will not just be saying Nigeria, because if we say Nigeria, we are all Nigerians. We have to make them know Nigeria terrorist government is using the Biafran politicians they put there to kill Biafrans. That is what it's supposed to be. These people are not idiots. When they come, they will know. We have already told them the statement. They are never going to look for them. They will look for people in the street to ask questions. They will look for commoners to ask questions, because they are the people. They are the people. And bear in mind that these people, when they come out of guilty conscience. They are not really coming to do the work, because if you are really coming to do the work, you hear from the politicians, which are very few, even in your own country. It's not the politicians that make the policy. It's not the politicians that feel the heat. It is the citizens. So you cannot go straight to Governor House and you say you went there, you have gone to Nigeria, you have gone to Igbo land, you have gone to Biafra to ask questions and you have an answer. That is absolute nonsense. They know what they are doing, but let us help them not to see the loophole to continue the evil all of them are doing. Let us say the Nigerian terrorist government is using the Biafrans politicians they put there to destroy Biafrans. This is how we have to start saying it. To destroy Biafrans. We will not be saying Nigeria, because we are all included. They will go, they say, you say Nigeria. Nigeria terrorist government is using the Biafran politicians they put there to destroy the lives and the livelihood and the lives of Biafrans. That is number one. Another one is, like you started before your intro, the segregations. Wherever we are told that place is not our own. Yet the same people don't want us to live. They don't want us to be on our own. Who will have a land like Biafra, for goodness sake, and want to run away? When they go to our people, they say that our villages has beautiful house, but nobody is there, because we want to come home. Because that is why our heart, our soul is. Our spirit is buried there. No matter how far we are home. But because of the wickedness of the wicked that all of you in the world, including the terrorist Nigeria, has planned to destroy us, to take over our God-given Garden of Eden. No matter how you people hide the history, we know who we are. We know where we are. We know what we have. We don't need anybody like the stupid Elias to come and tell us who we are. That is so silly of him to do that. Elias, that is from Greece, the poorest of the poorest. They have even vanished. Their name has already vanished from Europe. Even they struggle to stay inside the European continent. Ran to America, get nationalization like they want to do with the Fulani. He is online with Fulani now. He became American, coming to teach a whole Biafran who I am. Who gave him the guts to do that? So, my dear people, this is where our problem is. Until we go further to tackle these people that are our problem, the politicians make it very difficult to them, we are not heading anywhere. We have to make it difficult to them because the institution of Nigeria that is still present in our country is because they are aiding it. They are the masterminders. So when we destroy them, we destroy their institutions, we are free. That is just the only way to go. There is nowhere you get independence without this. These people are always everywhere in the world. We are not peculiar to this. But when you bring them down, you bring their presence down, then you are free because they are the shackles. They are the chain that is holding us. They are the real chain. You understand? Now, my people, I always ask, don't our people at home ask themselves, where is it that it's our people mostly outside that is hammering on this, when they say that outside is heaven? It's because there is no heaven here. The heaven you see is where you are. Yes. You are, even with the suffering you are suffering, I tell you, you are far better than us outside at times. The only thing is that the security killing you without, if that is not there, I tell you the truth. I tell you, what we see outside, we don't say all. Leave anybody deceiving you to come. In some countries, you study what they are studying, they find it difficult to give place to you to stay where you're supposed to stay.
Yes.
Like where I am, I'm a secretary.
They will always make you understand you're a foreigner. It doesn't matter the documents you have.
Yes, yes. They start analyzing you from your hair. If you want, you be yourself. You are already in #1 problem of identity, which I don't care. I let them know who I am. You like it or you don't like it, I am proudly who I am, and I'm better than you. If you come, let us say it. You understand? So this, our people, and I congratulate our people outside. We are standing. Our people outside are doing well when it comes to identity. They are trying. Leave the saboteurs that doesn't know what brought them. But when they leave their sabo at our part, they also stand for who they are when they want. That is the truth. So now imagine you are somewhere else. I tell you the other day that every paper they give you has a history inside it. Like Donald Trump is now saying, America for Americans. Of course, it's correct. Remember, they are the ones, the politicians of this world. I don't know if people, we have to start seeing far. You know, before, when I was, that was 2001, 1999, 1998, in like a Delta area, our Biafran land, the riverine areas, the so-called oil area, because we are oil. I'm coming from real oil community. My father's backyard, if you excavate it, you know, where you will see oil, you will see whatever. But our people were deceived. Now we know the truth. So when we are there, they will tell you that, I have forgotten what I want to say about that. So if you are being segregated in the same color in Africa where you are, what does that tell you? You have no home. Donald Trump is saying this because in future, in that time in Warri, they will tell you, you will be hearing community boys, community boys, community boys. Look, let me tell you, the world is community now. Take it or leave it. They have finally gone out of global village. They are now community. That is what we are seeing. In fact, it's because people don't understand what is coming, especially Africans. That's why I'm very, very angry about our black African people, if they want to call themselves black. I call it colored African peoples. We are very, very naive in politics. Very, very naive. These things that is coming is going to hit everybody because they have. The only thing that we are still where we are today, no matter how it is, no matter how we look at it, is because Donald Trump is the president of America. If that man is not there this year, as we see it, worse than what we are seeing would have been happening. Definitely. But people that are short-sighted, they want to go and reap, to go and stay where another person has made well. And even when they are there, they will become this thing to scatter, to destroy, because they don't know what it takes to build. When it comes to make noise, they will be #1 to make noise. Donald Trump said this, but this man is doing it. If you have sense, it's for you to think about yourself and get yourself back.
Put yourself first. Put your country first.
It is just unfortunate that the African president will go to his president. They will be peeping on their pants. I just feel like going there, having the opportunity. Many Africans, if you have the opportunity, that's why I say corruption cannot give you anything good. Anybody, by the means by which you are where you are, is what you will function as. There is no two ways about it. There is no repentance about it. even when you want to repent, you will remember that you have a cockroach in your cupboard. And to cover yourself, the cockroach continue to grow more cockroaches. You understand? So that is what is happening. We have to stand up against these people. We have to stand up for our rights. We must not stop. There is nowhere doing good is sweet. Right from the time of John the Baptist. When you do good, you know what it takes. But what happened is that good is the only thing that stands the test of time. And it is the only thing that finally will put smile to humanity's face. And we must start. I was watching something online yesterday. These Western politicians gathered together, Europe in particular, talking about Palestine, this and that, how children are dying. Then I asked them, children are dying in Palestine, but only what is happening in Nigeria alone. I don't want to talk what you people are doing in the whole Africa. The people dying in the whole Africa is more than people dying in the whole world. But none of you are saying that. Now, children. These children that are born in Nigeria, in Biafra land, they are setting fire. Why can't you say it? Every time you come with politics of Palestinian Israel. But then I tell the African people that you people you don't know what your problem is. Staying here to discuss this is a shame unto you because you have your problem. This is a platform where you will tell them that they are your problem. And they are the problem they are discussing. Because they are the problem they are discussing. Now, zoo terrorists will use water, light since I was born to do politics. Europeans use Palestinians and the Israelites to do politics. And they are the ones that put the fire.
Exactly.
Go to common Palestinian, ask that person is not seeing what they are seeing. They are the people causing this problem. And they are the people championing, do this, do that. But where the real problem is, where they say the Europe is selling army to, is buying arms from Israel, they should stop. I ask them, I say, the arms that are in Africa, the terrorist arms shared everywhere, destroying lives, who gave it to them?
Have you stopped that?
Who gave it to them? Hypocrites. Who gave it to them? In fact, there was one platform I entered live with them. You know what they tell me? They said, you are not supposed to be here. They cut me off. I'm telling you the truth. They cut me off. They say, you are not supposed to be here because I was there countering everything they are saying to their face. They wrote me, you are not supposed to be here. They cut me off.
Of course.
So my people, we have to wake up. We have to know who we are. We have to stand for who we are. You know, in fact, I tell you that I'm a secretary. To get that job, even at last, you know, they managed because I know what I'm doing and I speak English, and where I'm staying, there is no English. So when they give you what you want, is out of, they can't help it again. They don't see their own people to do that. They don't want us to be in the front of their, if everything has been orchestrated against us, both their adverts, if you watch the adverts everywhere, even our television, many things we are going to arrange when we get this Biafra. You will see only yellow people. You see, it's only like we don't have fair people. Now, the people, everybody will think this is the best way to go. This is the best way to be acceptable. All those things are mapped out to make you forget who you are. Do you know they go to lab to try to make their skin to be like us? My friends that are Europeans, they will ask me, don't you put, if it's not even 2 weeks, the last one asked me, don't you put sun cream when you guys say sun cream for what? He said, are you not affected by the sun? I said, no. I started dancing to at her face. I said, for what? But I know what he was saying, because when we go to swimming pool, you see how after 30 minutes on the sun that is not even very hot, you see how they will be running out. The first day I saw this thing, I was like, and it was my daughter's friend. I was like, God, what is going on? What happened to you? What happened to you? He said, son, my daughter also was scared. What happened? What happened? He said, son, give me the sun. See the body red immediately. We started pouring, everybody put hand. We are putting sun cream everywhere to save the life. After some time, he said on the shed, I say he's going back. Everybody said, don't go back. I said, no, it's like that. God of mercy, is that why they're asking me if I'm putting sun cream to walk in the sun? God, I was scared. They have made everything they could to get this skin that you are bleaching, you Biafrans, you Africans, this brown skin, this black skin, this skin that they named. One thing you have to know, if you have your head intact as a human being, the little I know as an adult is that when somebody is always talking negative about you on a particular thing about you, know that that person is jealous about that thing.
That's right.
Don't go and die about it. That person is jealous about that thing. Then he wants to talk you down for you to not to appreciate that you have that, and for him or her not to see why you are better than them in that area. That is exactly what is happening with our color and our hair. They wish to have it. We are the original people. We must start knowing who we are. You see in Europe, some of them will have children. They are bleaching their children. My goodness, they are bleaching their children. Children. They are bleaching children to look like Oyibo children. I shook my head. When somebody do that, what do you think? The only thing, no matter the Oyibo come, no matter the category for, is the best person to stay around. And when they are hit, they come back to cry. And I tell them, don't you know that human beings are the same everywhere? You have the good and you have the bad. But you follow what you want to follow. You get what you want to get. Get away from me. You understand? So we must stand to do what we have to do. And what we have to do is what we are doing. And it's not everybody that will do it. But please, as Biafrans, no matter the platform you are, no matter who you support, know that your identity and your existence is at stake. The identity of your children, the existence of your children, your future is at stake. Fight for that. Don't fight me. I'm not fighting you. Don't fight Dr. Ngozi. She is not fighting you. Do your bit from your own corner, from the east. I do my bit from the west. The other one do their bit from the north. And another one come from the south. We will meet in the center. Biafra is there. We enjoy and we leave something for our children. When we started this fight, when I enter Biafra, and I always tell my husband, I say, this fight that my father did not finish, my generation will finish it. And we are finishing it. Definitely. We are finishing it. Are you part of the people that will finish it? What is your contribution to finish it? Are you there to cause trouble or are you there to bring solutions? The question is for all of us to answer. Thank you, Mazichus, for bringing this wonderful topic. We will not stop talking. We will not stop working. We will not stop contributing. We will not stop. As I'm telling you now, where I am, you know what I'm doing? I'm pasting our independent flyers. That's what I came out this morning to do. I translated it to the language where I am. Then I paste the government own. Then I paste the one I translated in their own black and white under it. That's what I'm doing this morning, to tell you the truth. With very wholesome, but I'm happy. I'm happy to do it.
Some people think recognition is you fold your hand, the government will go and do everything.
No.
Each and every one of us have a role to play. We have a role to play.
No, that each and every one of us. Yes. Police is working in the West. Police are not spirits. Police are human beings. It's because people around will see something, they will inform police. That is how life works. You do your bit, I do my bit. Police help you, you help police. That is exactly, if you want peace, you must bring your own. You want good country, you must. But when you are in another person's country and you forget what chased you away from your golden land, that is when you have to go and examine your head. And remember, when you forget yourself, your children already has forgotten themselves, because you cannot give what you don't have. You can only give what you have. And the children are so observant that they are watching you. All of us talking about Biafra, our children are longing to see this land we are hammering on. Yes. They are one of my friends called me yesterday from London. He said that his son is asking them, why are they not traveling to Biafra land? That all their classmates, this one has gone to Palestine, this one has gone there, this one. He said, Ijoma, what type of life have we come? I said, that's why we are doing what we are doing. The father now brought me, it's okay, we are going to go to Spain. But this child is not looking for Spain, it's not looking for Europe, it's looking to see where he came from.
That's right.
So that is why we are doing what we are doing. I saw an Igbo celebration of London last week or last 2 weeks. We have one woman, 96 good years. She wants to go home. She said she came to London 22 years ago. That was the age of my first daughter.
Wow.
And I shook my head. And she wants to go home. She's so hungry. She's healthy, but she wants to go home. Of course. But now, all her children are outside. So going home to see who? Then you go home, your children will be coming home. They are not sure of getting to you. They got to you, they are not sure of staying in peace. They stayed in peace. When they are going, you are praying your chaplets for them to exit Nigeria, not even the flight, for them to exit the road alive.
The road is the problem.
What type of life is that?
Land in Lagos or Abuja, but for you to get to your home.
What type of life is that? What type of life is that? I remember 2021, I wanted to go home. My mother said, we love to see you with this, but oof, don't come. Don't come now. I said, what? He said, don't come now.
You see?
My children want to go. We want to go. My nephews and nieces, they say, don't buy presents for us again. We just want to see you people and hug you. don't buy anything. We don't want presents anymore. I cried. But which road are you going to pass? Many has gone, hoping that fate will take them through. Some didn't come back. Nobody know who this thing will happen. That is the worst of it.
That is it.
Nobody know who it will fall on. And we are, some people are pretending about it. That all is well. God forbid an adult that will tell lies to children. Our problem is the terrorist Nigeria government with the Biafran politicians that they are using to suppress our voice and our peace. Thank you, my people.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. You have just nailed it. I appreciate you for that message. It is very, 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 very clear. You have just simplified it to the extent to how, no matter how dumb a person is, you will understand it. You have opened it very, very clear. The politics of the world, when you talk about their politics, they don't include all. It is to your tent, O Israel. Everybody is trying to gather their own. You'll be busy attacking Donald Trump and what he's saying. He said America first. Put yourself first. Put your own self first. Biafra first. It is Biafra first. Put Biafra first. And do everything to protect it. You see what they are doing? With everything that is happening in Africa, they don't talk about it. They focus on the area where they have their interests in Israel and Palestine. That is where the West have interest. They tell about the children that are dying in Palestine. Do you know what is happening to Congo people? Democratic Republic of Congo. How many people are talking about Congo? The loss of life. The way their economy have been bastardized. Nothing is working in that area. The way the people are no longer, they are not in charge of themselves. What is happening in Nigeria cannot happen in any Western country without an outrage. It cannot happen in any country in the West without an international outrage. A country where every day at least 50 lives will be gone. Every blessed day. Every blessed day. It goes to the extent that the government begin to hide the information. Their media cannot report what is happening. The only place you can get the report of the situation of Nigeria today is on social media. From individuals. Individuals will cover it and they will put it online. That is how we get information. That is why you see some of their media, conventional media in Nigeria, when they report, you see them, they bring a report from Facebook. They bring a report from Twitter. But these are media houses that are on the ground, that are supposed to have their reporters. They have their media houses that are on the ground. They have their reporters. They're supposed to be face to face with the event, where the event is happening, and they report it. But they will not. When they report, they will report what they saw in Facebook. They report what they saw in TikTok. They will bring you what they saw on Twitter, on X. Simply because that is how the government have programmed them. A terrorist government that the whole world have seen. When we call Nigerian government a terrorist, it is not hidden. It is not something that is hidden. It is not a secret. It is a fact. It is not propaganda. It is not blackmail. It is a truth that is all it needs is for you to calm down and follow up what is happening in Nigeria. I'm not just saying it. This is somebody, a senior security officer in Nigeria has come to confess before the whole world. Every one of us had the confession of Commodore Olowumi. Commodore Olowumi said it in black and white about the terrorism in Nigeria. People that are responsible, that the Nigerian government are very much aware. They have first-hand information of every atrocity that's happening, both in Boko Haram and they can stop it if they want to stop it. They can do it, but they don't want to do it because they have a different agenda. They have a different agenda. And that Commodore Olowumi that we see on their conventional media made it clear that if you think that these people will stop, they will never stop. And he concluded that the only alternative is separation. I will play the video here before we finish the program. I will play that video of Commodore Olowumi. What he said. That the only solution is separation. Separation. That is the only thing. He said even if you take them 1,000 years, they are going to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria. The insecurity will never stop. The only simple and legitimate solution is separation. But my worry is that some of us leave what matters and we are talking about things that don't matter. You come and lie, it is your brother and your sister that you want to analyze. It is your brothers and sisters you want to attack. You want to come exercise your muscle in your brother and your sister, and you leave the major problem that you're facing. It is a shame. It is a shame. Our beloved sister, that is Oluchi Mwagod. Oluchi Mwagod, let's hear from you. Unmute yourself and let's hear from you.
Okay, Mazi Chuk survivor, well done.
You're welcome, my brother.
When I know they say this Oluchi Mwagod, na big daddy.
I don't know. Oluchi Mwagod, when I see it, I don't say that big daddy.
Yes, now my name they make and be like say because now my name, so I they add them something so that you know may you know be like saying a woman because but now my name, sha.
Okay, yeah, you know Oluchi is mostly known as a woman. So when we see Oluchi,
yes, I know, yeah. Okay, Mazuchu, thank you so much for the analysis and that sister who just spoke. You know.
Thank you,
it has been in how many years now, to see, I have come to realize in this freedom. Why did you think, Master, that the senators, the House of Reps, the local government chairman, the councillors in the north, why do you think they cannot open their mouth to say anything? Why? Master, you see, our place, I don't know what is who we are, but we are taking things for granted, because imagine if the governor of Zamfara State, the first time he made comment openly that the National Security Defense Secretary is a terrorist. Imagine they just go collect him younger brother now. They just go and pick him up. The terrorists went and picked his younger brother up immediately.
Exactly.
I don't know if they have left him. I don't know if they have fired him now. But you see, if our people, let me tell you, sometimes when I listen to everybody, whether I listen to our DPN, whether I listen to PN, whether I listen, even when Ohamadike was here, Chooks, you see these people called politicians in Biafra land, Chooks. These people, if these people are not dealt with, if these people did not, these people have orchestrated the plan to make all of us run away for them. That is why they're having a free time. Even that's why sometimes I get angry with all this Asoko. One manager, he constantly single-handedly almost have picked the hopes of them up in a government house. He constantly single-handedly. Who did he tell? Who did he talk to? Single-handed, the thing she shocked everybody. Obruchana hope eburu life. Hope you are not nobi. That was why that's why he vowed. He vowed. He said for this man to
do. Negotiate with them now, wasn't privately.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we can't say no, I can't work with you. You are a killer of our people. I can't. He said to see console up.
We lost a man.
Do you have can the DOS have plan no ya? Chinas and Woru was even fighting. Why did you take such operation without his consent? Benjamin Madbug was angry.
Just
my dear brother, you see, these people have orchestrated plan to chase all of us away from the land. Because they went into agreement with Fulani. They want to kill everybody, every youth. That's why sometimes when I look of this our commanders who are doing this and doing that, Master, he pain me every day. Those they're supposed to be fighting. You see what in that boy take X-Man, that service, not be say all of us now, we know all this long time. We know say now this thing will end the game. When you cannot come back home again, let him go to Borno State. Let him try it.
Yes.
Let all these senators in the north, let them go home and sleep overnight. Let them not then try it. All of them. They cannot try it because they lived in Abuja. They can't try it. That's why I see them in the Senate. They can never open their mouth and mention. If any of them say on his mouth before he complete terrorist, let that person try it. That person will either he will not come back again, or they go and take all his members of his family. That is why these people. That's why they succumb to this terrorism. Some of them, he's spending them. Some of them are overwhelmed because they cannot talk anymore.
Yes.
What of Governor Masari in Katsina State? He did everything. He followed them, enter bush. He went to the bush. He bring them. He paid them billions. They still say you are talking nonsense. They still collect people. Masari beg and beg and beg. The man get tired. My brother, all these governors, when they finish their tenure, all of them are in Abuja. Let's say any of them, if you have talked anything, if you mention Tuji name, mention Bezo Tuji name, you can never come back home again. That's why when I look at this, our people, that they say they are fighting for freedom. They are there. The Tongos are represented. The same Tongos are represented who have told all of them that this thing, if not that what happened to PM, says she's happy with COS that she is. She can say she cannot wait for PM to come and that she's want to stay where she was. But necessity make her to be handling this DPM, COS. And for those fools, even my children here can Google and know what. If you want to see Tinubu, go and try it. If Biafra will say you will not see Tinubu, if you like become a minister, if you like be a senator, you can never see him.
No matter the minister you are, whoever you are.
That's the last office to get to Tinubu is the COS. Biafra, try it now.
Even a foreign country, if you come from other countries, a foreign
Yes,
president.
of course, foreigners. Try it. Go and jump his office. Go try it. I don't know how the best. Sometimes it baffles me. Fulanis have decentralized their military. That was why they are in every bush, every locality, every village. Go and check the history of conquest. In Afghanistan, let me give you history now. What the terrorists do, they will first take over the villages. They will take them over, pay them money, open, give them loans to trade. When they don't take over the village, it takes only 2 hours to take over the city. That is why when Amadike said, what are you doing in our bushes? Leave our bushes. Come and rent the way we do.
Yes.
Someone also have said that to them. You come to the town and rent a house. You don't have no business in the bush. But because that is the system, when they enter the bush, they begin to intimidate the villagers, like what they have done in Benue. They keep attacking you until you run away. Look, I was watching video of both a Kototo, both a Ham. One everywhere is deserted. That is the system. I don't know. Let me tell you, I don't know the strength right now. Even this woman in France, I want to urge our DPM, if they need to get a lawyer in Paris to let this man come and explain to the whole world. This man needs to be taken to court. This is becoming like a joke. This is becoming like a joke.
Right.
How can hope of them kill the whole people and still come back to Imo State? How can Soludo destroy Anambra and went to America and said, 99.9% criminals are our people. And the Soludo will still do this and still enter Anambra State. Why does it happen? Go and do it in Venezuela.
Obuna America ka Soludo no we kwe fa oku.
Yes, now he traveled now.
I saw the video.
He traveled.
Jesus, I saw the video, but I did not know that he was in America when he met it.
That's why he went there and told the whole world this garbage, and he will free that nonsense and still come back to Anambra State. Now,
Exactly.
you see this go. If you see this struggle, both Mohammadike, whether Mohammadike is here or is not here, whether someone is here is not here. One, I have said this even when Mohammadike is here.
Yeah.
I remember one or two occasions on personal conversation, I told him this is the end point of this madness. Let me tell you, look at Wifru. Wifru will do everything, they will kill and kill. Wifru will still become governor. One day, where does this kind of thing happen? Try it in Katsina, try it in Jigawa, try it in Kebbi, try it in Nasarawa. Go and try it in Kaduna State. Go and try it in Katsina State. Go and try it in Sokoto. Even Sultan of Sokoto, if you open mouth one day, say that they will grab him the next 2 days. One day, if nothing is done, I am telling you, these people, they have orchestrated plan to intimidate us. These people, they pay the money, they collect money, they want to chase all of us away from our land. And their children are not, their sons and daughters are not in Biafra land. Because in the north, most of them are that's what it was easy for them to grab the governor of Zamfara, they grab his younger brother, immediate younger brother. They use it to show him lesson. How dare you call us terrorists? How dare you? That's that's the message.
Yes.
And we are here every day. I was seeing people discussing Biafra Unite. Do you know the damage this guy have done from the time of Mohammadike? If anybody have all his pictures, they should bring it. Do you know the damage success have done? I know success. I know him. Dragon called me here and say, work with this guy. I will try three projects. He never delivered nothing. So when I see people ranting, he speak that they should bring even from his. Do you know the harm Biafra United have caused this struggle? Do you know? The people is diminishing every day. Are they not? Am I not seeing your face? Can you go to Nigeria? Can Orabese go to Nigeria? So if Biafra United is hiding behind the camera and he's talking trash every day, the same people who put their life online, the same people who put their faces in all over the world, the people are seeing them in the zoo everywhere. So why will we not see his picture? This is garbage. Any people have more, they should give. You see this man, this Unite, from day one when he was trying to dethrone Mohammadike with Mohammadike some years back, even someone with Nelly. This guy has been part of everything that is wrong against Biafra. What kind of human being is this?
Exactly. Whenever there is such opposition, he's always.
But anything from day one, he has been there. Let me tell our people, I'm saying this to those who are listening to your platform. You see, our people should have to rise up and tell these people the same thing that is happening in the north. If you call us, you will not come and stay with the terrorist people. You can't come and stay with us. We have to terrorize you now. Every time they are throwing party everywhere. When Mohammadike no here, can you try it? He will tell you,
yes.
Did you make conference or say the conference? Just go and try it, let him see.
Exactly. Mohammadike and someone they challenge them.
Yes. You also make conference. Go and do the conference. Let me see you. And they will never near there. Because these people need to, they are not with us, they are not going to be with us, they are not ready to be with us anytime, any day. So there is no need we begin to massage them, whether they will repair. We don't care. What the truth? If you might how many people this man na Imo State? Do you know how many times my own blood brother go. They picked him up for Fulanis. My own also blood brother went to give them ransom to release. Also, he is the senior to the one they cut. The same blood brother. They also kidnapped the same person who went to bring ransom to them. God just saved my family. Eventually, the elder one escaped in the night. After some days, they say, okay, now when brother don't escape and they don't give the ransom, they decided to leave him. It's a miracle. When in the bush, they say people dead bodies, lifeless everywhere. And you tell me that in Enugu, in Imo State, in Owerri, in Port Harcourt, in Abia State, and you think whatever what you say is doing, you think he will be walking around Imo State, walking around Abia State? These people need to be chased out of Imo. My brother, if this is not done, we are not going home anytime soon. These
100%.
people are the people wanting us to go home.
Yeah, brother. One, if I know, trust me, personally, I've never been under any illusion about this fact. And many years back, I've said it. I said, look, we cannot. This is just a fact staring us all in the face. You see, these criminal politicians in Biafra land. They are not going, not without a fight. They are not going down, not without a fight. Because for them, their criminality, their complicity, their sabotage, everything depends on it. Their life depends on it. I told during that time, I said some years back, I said, look, there's options that they will have to face. Some among them will buy. They will buy. If they don't buy, we're not going anywhere. Some will go on exile for life, and some will fight till the bitter end. There's no, trust me, if these things doesn't happen, forget it. Because those are the mans of this world, the Soludos and the rest of them. If you don't know, you better go and wake up. They mean business. They will never.
They are grooming new people. Though. They are grooming.
And they are grooming, of course. They are grooming. Yes. Exactly. So until we're able to, that is the word, I use the word, until we are able to begin to deal with them, forget it. It's not, this is something I've said in the past. So
even the Northerners, my brother, Master Christian, even the Northerners in Abuja, they are 1000% scared. They are afraid every day of their life. Yeah. Even in Abuja, they are not comfortable. Any of them can be picked up any day, anytime. Yeah. They don't go home. Our own people, they will kill us and kill us and kill us and kill us and kill us. They come back home with the jeep, with the armor tanks. They will kill us and kill us and kill us. Soludo, if not, Soludo cannot be walking in the street of Anambra State. Believe me. How can you do that in the north? Try it.
If you come and make a proclamation, however good it sounds, they will never listen to you until something is done to them. These people, you know how much ultimatum you give them, like our DPM giving them. They just look at you like you are ranting on the online. They don't even, they don't take serious. So that is the thing that is a major problem. And trust me, except we do something, it's not going to be because
instead of our men to rise up to the occasion, they begin to follow people like Adador. The thing every day can brain here. If I look at this woman until I watch people analyzing this woman, look at Biafra United, they just show on. Only you not call rubbish. They think we are kids. I'm go to school, no, be a go school. They are my fools. Are we fools?
Brother, as for Biafra Unite, this guy, as far as I'm concerned, you cannot be an invisible man and they expect me to believe you. I don't know why people listen to him. Come on now. We don't even know who you are. You could as well be a terrorist or a non-government. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Now, like you just said, there's a picture that I don't know. It looks like I don't know.
Onye na-aṅụ ọgwụ ala bekee nọ ị ga-ahụ ndị na-aṅụ ọgwụ juru within us ha mụtụ ha dị onye ṅụcha mkpụrụ mmiri ya pụta ị na-edisive nna ama ka ndị bajizi did this gullible the thing na-epe every day.
For years and years, and you know what? Okay, let's just look at it like this. If you are coming on a show, right, a show like this, and you decide not to make yourself known or seen, to make yourself invisible, that's fine. But if you make yourself a purveyor of a propagandist, that is, you are the mouthpiece of all the blackmails, right? And nobody know who you are. You can just walk past me on the street. I don't even know that it's you. And you are the one telling the people this and this and that, here and there, and you are not known. At least we know people, we know the DP, and we know she can't walk past me without me being able to say hello. We know Namdekan, we know someone, but we know every one of it. But you are unknown government, and you are the one telling our people, and they are listening to you. I don't know if you're in the zoo, if it's in the zoo or it's outside the zoo. But what is going on? Why do people listen to this discredited, the guy that doesn't have any credibility, just because he come and cooked up lies and blackmail, you cannot expatiate. And it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Ihe niile ha ji n'aka ha ji arụ ọrụ ma ụka ma mkpụrụ osisi ma osisi crude oil ihe wee go guys atụga na abroad every day mmadụ ga-arụga ajụ na-ebu ya ịrụcha gị were you take it and give to them, they cannot be appreciative. Atọ ka nkụzi arabeze gbuo onwe ya. Atọ ka nkụzi arabeze gbuo onwe ya for them. What will she do? A woman who with a family chumaka what kind of these people are from men. Okay, make question and answer. Mother Nasaya our DPM, Nyanyoda. Ask no that can't come man. You got that for what? You got that. You are the bagging game. Fulani is taking over a play. Gina stand you got that. Oh yeah, and they incriminate to Mobato be Mohammed Dike. You got that for what? Young can you got that for? Ndị na-eme ihe Jochi ọwụ mmadụ ga-agba gị ga meet ganụ were ndị ahụ mapụ ihe iche a na-amapụ mmadụ iche. Danjuma said, I'm not going to tell you what to get to mkpụrụ ochichi. Na gị ga-atụmụrụ otu ha si enweta ke ha. Now what this thing? This thing is dragging too long. I am telling you. Simon could countless times that Hamadike based on what we are doing. Each rebana Indian ejide mmadụ isi kasa. Tunumba ga hapụ Hamadike. Ọṅụrụ mmanya. Even if they go printing matter na their midst na Lagos there. Are they not there? Only we can end this game because every day every day picture Rafael Ajere na Agadora Mandi na graphing langa bia yoma. Believe me, that picture in my heart. How on this planet did this happen? The same people who have rejected Obato Obey, the same people who said they cannot obey his order, the same people who said Ngozo Arabese cannot lead them, the same people who said that Nasra Mazi surrogate, the same people who Garasa Grass School, the same people Mamadu Abu Graham Simon, Obakwa now is the justice minister. Against Jenny Wunse, Simon Numera point. Did he tell Simon that? Mazitus can end this thing because I'm very angry every day when I call him, because when I watch these people, watch what they do, watch what they say, I get angry daily because these people need to they need to pay now.
Thank you, my beloved brother. I appreciate you so much, Chumagod. Hello, Chumagod. You've just opened a very big can. And the very big can and open now really touched my heart. That's one statement you made that touched my heart. You know, one thing is that so many people are in this struggle today. Some of them are not paying attention, and many of them, I think, they are new. They don't know what have transpired. There was one statement you made, one step that was a very, very heavy step, a very, very heavy step that our commander took. Ikonso. When Ikonso made that move on his own, oh my God. Ikonso, that was why when they took out Ikonso, Mazin Nani kind of cried. He shed tears. He shed tears. A man that had put his life forward to fight for Biafra. He doesn't need to wait for you to tell him what to do. After many messages, just like we are saying here, we know what our problems are. Everyone doesn't know what, and now you are in that order. You have the equipment to do your job. Why don't you carry out your job and do it? Just like these people who said they are waiting for this and waiting for that. Mazi Simon Ekpa gave an order even before he left us. He gave an order. He said, after the declaration, we have to move and make sure that the land is unbearable. We will step it up. We double every effort. But after that declaration, what did you see? People that claim to be in a force that supposed to know what is called chain of command. A command that have given you already, you didn't carry it out. Today you are blaming one person, you're blaming one person, you're blaming. And Master Samuel made a broadcast. He said, we have equipped our military, we have increased them, we have expanded them. Those equipment that we have bought, where did they use them? I didn't see. I have never seen them put to use. Did they sell it? I can't just understand. When my beloved brother Oluchiwangod spoke about that move that Ikonso made to capture a governor, he almost got him. If Mazen Nande can make a speech, he say, don't hold this meeting. If you dare, go and try it. Because he had a man who knows what he's supposed to do. But today, look at it today. When you talk, even himself, nobody even cares. Nobody even know that you are existing. And today, people who are on the ground who claim to be the same Biafran defense also, you didn't learn. And some of them walked alongside with the Ikonso. They were there. They didn't learn anything.
Do DPM. Give us order. Give you order to do what? Give you order. Every day, everybody. National DPM. Give you order. Give you order to men neck on there.
It's a shame. My brother, Young Wealthy, let's hear from you. Let's make it brief so that we can be able to accommodate everybody. Young Wealthy, take 2 or 3 minutes and speak to us. Let's hear you. Young Wealthy, take the mic.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Actually, these things we are facing, unlike our brother who spoke last, the whole thing is actually very baffling and is very, very irritating indeed, because it has to do with our lives, the lives of our younger generations as well. And here is our fight together that we are not supposed to be waiting or either expecting payments or reward at this initial stage we are.
Young Wealthy, we can't hear you anymore. We can't hear you, Young Wealthy. I think your network has a problem. Young Wealthy, check your network. We can't hear you. Young Wealthy, we can't hear you anymore. Your network. Check your network, Young Wealthy. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Maybe you just go out and come back again, and let's see if we can be able to get here now. My sister Ojugo, are you there? If you are free, you can speak to us. Let's hear you. Ojugo, unmute yourself.
Yes, Bertus. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning.
You're welcome.
And good morning, all in the platform and those listening to us on this wonderful platform that Bertus made available to us to talk about ourselves, to talk about our country, and how we can make our country better. You know, trust me, I didn't want to, I was just listening, I tuned in when I think Ijoma was talking, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to listen today and without coming into the plan. But sometimes you don't even know when you jump into the platform,
Yeah.
Especially when our brother Oluchi, that brother really moved me to jump in. And I started having this question. What is it that, because like the day we did the question and answer, actually I heard that brother that is saying all they need is a command. So could it be that, because I know now there is a lot of training and polishing, of our military men to work according to the order, could it be what is holding them? Because that was what I was thinking about. Could it be what is holding them from taking action? Could it be that the equipment that Simon Ekpa talked about was not real? Because let me tell you, this is not the first time Simon Ekpa is giving these people order and they don't carry it away. If you check very well.
That's right.
Remember when he would say, Obinze will fall, Obinze will fall. Give it 2 weeks, give it this. Nothing happens. You see that guy Simon Ekpa, he was sitting down on a lot of tons, on a lot of stuff that would have broken him down. But we don't know. So that's where, sometimes when I want to talk about this military, I hold my words because I know they're being trained properly now, when to carry out action and when not to carry out action. Is that the problem that we have now? I don't know. Because I know Simon gave them an order already. So that's why I give them that grace. Maybe because the type of training that they're getting right now, that they have to wait for order. So then another thing on that, when a brother said that comment of Soludo was done in abroad, trust me, I thought it was in Anambra State.
Is it abroad though? In the US, when he visited the US, oh.
Well, hold on. This US I am now.
Somebody who wrote it on the comment section. Let me check. Somebody wrote the area in the comment section. I heard it. They said it's the US. He went to visit the US.
What?
They said that's where he made the comment though, in the US.
Oh my God, gracious me.
You can imagine.
So what are we talking about? Oh my goodness me. And then he flew back.
He flew
He
back.
flew back to Anambra State.
Somebody said, I think it's in Maryland also, Maryland, USA.
Oh. I think that Maryland is where this Derico, that called himself Ogenkere, lives. I think it's around that area where we had the first office before. You know. What? Trust me, I saw that speech, but I thought that was done in Anambra State. Trust me, that was my talk. I don't know that was in abroad.
Yeah,
That's what I thought you go.
I thought it was Anambra State too, but later information began to come.
Yeah, that's what I thought also.
Oh
but
my God!
Ojugo, if you don't mind, can I quickly say 2 or 3 words concerning the PM's issue? Because when he was here, he was working so hard. Things were happening. Some of these governors, like Hope Uzodinma, wasn't in Imo State. He was more or less living in Abuja and flying in because it was really apprehensive. Things were happening, and Samonekwa really, what he told us was that one of these days we will wake up and see Obinze fall. That was his word. Now, but
that Obinze did not fall up to now that me and you talking. What was the problem?
Yeah, but he was taken out.
Something was happening with the military at that point that they were not carrying out that order. You remember the point that the Biafra military went over there, do or something like that and came out. Obinze had that up to today.
But you believe Obinze cannot. Obinze PM cannot. Till now, if I can make this is my belief.
I know no way can make yes. But all that trend, so what they go here frying and today.
Yeah.
Obido today. So but the new ones now and that time because I voice at that time it seemed like in that how commander when they come Hana intimidate when he take action. You got to go? So because on here name right now the big the big commanders, they intimidate the little ones, even no kunobi. But like I said, I'm giving them those skills, that now,
benefit of doubt. You are giving them benefit of doubt, Kogine.
Yeah, yes, with the training they are getting now and with the new, what do you call it now? The government will have down is what is affecting Ndaha take action because Soludo when abroad the culture in her mecha Urokwe Ojeriji deka Oko mosquito.
Arumere.
You go to but Anambra State now avant in Anambra State. I will not believe it. I will not believe it. Nakwanya, Ijaya de Koraka. So why international bodies not GA.
Yeah.
Because Soludo is the governor. When on a
exactly. Nika Bianco no. Bianco no.
Yeah. So people
Nandi said is that these people send delegates, and when they send delegates, they tell them to the governors to go and listen to governors and the chiefs. And look at the kind of information they are passing, that we are the problem.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know. Nanya Ija that, I didn't want to enter this because I found myself, I don't want to say depressed. Like, I don't know where the problem is coming from. Like, I have no idea. But it's the brother that spoke that really pushed me to, that to come in. I was like, I'm just gonna stay on the background and just listen, because what is going on is what I don't understand. Okay, now can the military or defense tell us now? Okay, yeah, our military we have now because now it gets us now. Because like us as an enough equipment, no, yeah, I mean, action, take action.
Exactly.
So that, because if we got that information, so okay, okay, you want your wine. You got now, soon as these people who want to carry any honey did that Nahaga have into action. Like a day or 2 days before that fundraising. Yeah, why? Because it's understandable. Or to area, counties, states, that's how it's supposed to be. Mana on a fair one because I'm sure they were military on a county ebaha soludo no. Obu no na fair mutebeho if ever ye jiru where roaru. Then cover me kaimara that nekwe vegin kiton. Yatago na vegin kiton. Then obuzie na as okay na fair mute to give ever ye ji where roaru. Can never say if I am mad even men about me take action. Because right now I am maro on a very motor a believe if I do where kono nafa can even jacoba or not go ben with this or not the wrong call. What is it? What is it? What just in a low? And when like Oburo I needed him everything manner. Obu no because Kafa defend that like I'm weekend now no. I'm last year. And last year, mana village because Abu Madanabu, I grew up at Onitsha. Mana I enwero every Easter, Irijofu, Christmas, I know village. More self weekend than my like the travel village in Namjejeba General. Because village nwere udi decorum on a nye mmadụ.
Yes.
Miss the ojo na dị na township even in Idre Mutie na village. Village is country, is very natural. Man, and that's I na rono. Yes, I na village. Not that kind of village, no. Friday, Sunday, pium. Back to Onitsha. Kedive Jacoba. Ono nwere isi ka ọ na ọdịrọ nkọ. Ka anyị mara kene. Oh no, a day, 2 days to Bosa Gemiva, Nequano situation. Enwo gasi anaghị na county niile na state niile. Mana ọ na fa akọrọ na nwetesi ife fa ya eji wee rụọ ọrụ ọfụma. Iyọta, biko, anyị chọrọ ka anyị mara enwe ike mee ife ndị a. Denu, ka anyị marazie na anyị nwaji onwe anyị.
Imana, oh, if all my carbon, now which all this state here, no, I can't tell, like you just said. But if you are not in charge of the state, or these are the meaningless kind of, right? And which all these counties and states is a good development. But until I'm not in charge, because I'm not in charge, then somebody like Soludo, Iga America je kota rubbish nabata with impunity water. So, but in other words, we can see the Kenya USB benefit of that in the sense that I figure that I need Ecuador no a certain stage or level whereby because now let's just say hypothetically among these criminal governors akpachapụ ofu onye dịka ụzọ dị mma or Soludo or whatever. I'm pretty much sure that now ebe anyị ga-abụzi no battleground. That is, I get
if Soludo n'ụzọ dị mma fa apụrụ n'anya onye ọbụla tara ụkwụ n'ala Igbo ga-ana. If mmadụ na-apụrụ n'ala Igbo, if mmadụ na-abụ ma fa apụrụ n'ala Igbo, fa apụrụ n'ala Igbo, ndị gọvanọ ndị ọzọ ka mụ keesi nkụpụ. Mana if mmadụ okwu na-aba, odokwu na-aba n'idiri isi n'ala Igbo were pụọ. I'm telling you, because enwe governors na ebe a Soludo nọ. Enwe soldiers, enwe commanders ebe a Soludo nọ. Kedu ife ji nkịta ọnwụ? No even na-ajụ. Kedu ife ji nkịta ọnwụ? O ji pụọ abroad, kwuo like this. Unu si na kedu ife anyị na-eme? Kedu ife bụ na ama release Nnamdi Kanu Asamonekpa? Nakwa anya anyị nwajifa. Anyị nwaji these two people. Even na-ege ntị, a sị na mama ekwuzi okwu mmadụ ya. Until manụ ihe mmadụ everyday nga na-eje na handle Dr. Ngozi Odabeze ka m fukene mama nke nweta update ife concerning Simon Ekpa. 2 weeks is gone, it's come and pass. What is the bill? What is that?
It's heartbreaking.
Right now, Finland and America, that we can do nothing. That's what we are portraying. Tomorrow, I will require another person. Because if I go na the week, we can do nothing. No, say one on a social media guide them here. Come on now. Because even any Finland up yesterday. No same put I be seen now one. Kedu ụmụ nwoke anyị nwere kedu fa ndị si na ba ma ege nwaanyị ntị kedu ife ibu n'ukwu na bikọba agụba nwụọ.
We don't have men in the land again.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
And my sister
I'm here because already I've made up my mind not to come.
Yeah, thank you so much. Mazi Chooks, I want to quickly, chip in something here. Because based on what our sister had concerned, that's why it's very, very important. Our DPM have said it, repeatedly, that individuals, only should reach out to their state governors, because through your state governor, you get to your county commanders. But right now, every community now is setting up security. And in all those securities, some of them we are involved. But the bottom line is, like we rightly said, if we have to pull, even Fulani self-expression here, our major problem. Here with this set of group of people. These people, Fulani na to job. Because Ahmadike made it known that time that the only thing they fear is Haji. How we are not how many did go say to
even down for Lady Giraffe name room. Can you ever lady? I media Biafra Unite. Why wouldn't we see who is that idiot Biafra Unite? Why wouldn't pictures should bring it out. Bring it out. If you have more pictures, bring it out.
Yeah, that's what I said. We need to go home this year.
The guy is there destroying our land, and people are saying, why did they bring him? If you have more, if you don't have, send it to me, and I'll publish it. Fools, what are we talking about? Still, the same type of human being that say, buy no siege, because that's what you put now money.
Even though Bianca Gra Finland, Gaheni no Melota. Omekwaya Anambra State. Kedin do indict. Kedin do indict. Our PA. Ye metaya la nu ya yedu no ye rieni. Makaya. But Ogra jide ndị be anyị should wake up. It's not about anyị ekwu this thing wo ọwụrụ na anyị nwa individually ndị be anyị ebili hapụgodi ọnwụ nwanne m nwanna m. It means I nọ na nsogbu. Ya mee n'ihe na north. Ọkụ iwu nwunye president kwuru okwu na north.
I'm telling you.
Okwu na north. Ka ị mara ma ị ga-anọ dị n'ezie na ụlọ dị gị nụrụ na north. You can't.
What the heck is all this?
It's too much.
Just for what can you find? What are we doing? Still found here no bu ego na ka nkete ndị nwa na-arụ hotel na ife ikwu maka anya abalị wee na-arụ ọrụ.
Sister,
and Brachu,
thank you so much.
Imana, like I think it was last week. Hello.
Hello, my brother Christian, make it brief so that we allow some other people to speak because our time is always running out.
Okay, let me just say quickly that.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think it was that last week. I told you that the juries is still out. The jury is still out because on that day that I came in on that link, I have questions, but I did not get the opportunity. Now, the thing is, until things begin to happen, people are, that's just the word, the juries is still out because how can this Bianco, no, Soludo, and they're just perambulating, galvanizing freely, why they are destroying us, destroying our people, destroying our land, bringing in enemies, and they're able to do this. So until something begins to happen, it is unlikely that people would come to that conclusion that if any. So that is the only short thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother Christian. You have said it.
Did the man and the buyer that much I contribute ego because they don't see anything happening. That's part of it.
Let's hope. I think that is the purpose of us coming here. And when we air our opinion, I believe that the government of the day is listening, and things will be looked into. And even those who are claimed to be on the ground, it doesn't matter where you think you stand for. Every one of us fighting for this Biafra. My beloved brother, Oluchuma God made a very important point there when he gave example of the action that Ikonso took single-handedly without waiting for anybody. And that also gave him a credit that gave Mazin Nandekano a confidence that when he passed an order, everywhere will be shaking.
Yes.
So we have to.
I think the battery of that guy. Why did you not come before?
That is it. Every one of us to begin to think and look.
And now we wait concern America you make comment how you go to court today. So not actually 2,000. Him and I would dictate in a court.
Yes.
How this man no breath we concern his heart was broken.
Out of this discussion, please.
His heart was broken.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, so
please,
let's come down. Let's our sister, Madam Origin, go ahead, take the mic. Let's hear from you.
Oh, thank you, Mazichuk's survival. I greet everybody. It's good morning on my side, and I greet everybody according to their time zone. Yes, we have with what is going on in our land. I mean, anybody that is not angry, livid, screaming, that person should check their brain. That is why that's why I said it once upon a time that that land has set everybody there is a level of PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome in whether you are abroad or at home. But the percentage, some people have a low degree of it, some have the high degree, some are acting crazy because what has come upon us is overwhelming. I don't know how else to explain it. Very overwhelming. I agree with what everybody is saying, but the solution is not a straightforward. Now we have, like I always say, we know our leaders. We know our leaders. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, and up till today, I can hardly, unless it's the person I've not paid attention, I'm yet to see who does not honor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is a leader of the Biafra people, because he stepped up, he stepped out, he grabbed the bulls by the horn and was moving. Now, watch carefully. On 2 occasions when he was apprehended, because they saw that he has everything in place to overrun these criminals, and they did everything. And when they caught him, up till today, some people are still saying they're waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hello? Full-grown man that God has given breath in his lung is saying he's waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. The millions of dollars and money that he, well-meaning Biafrans, people that are suffering, people that are crying for help, people that know that all is not well, they contributed money. These miscreants said they are waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and are enjoying the money. I hear someone say, maybe that is why people are wary of, contributing, but it's not going to help the situation. No. Now, Mazi, Prime Minister came. You need to go into Nigerian media and see how they like, the secretive is a mild word. They talk ill about them. They put pressure, propaganda for the world to see them as bad people. And they use a few that they planted inside the struggle to propagate that. Now, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is doing a great job, and he took over from where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped, and he began. And when they saw that he is there, I mean, he was there, and they did everything and they removed him. Now, why am I saying this? And I tell you people, the day when I start paying attention, because like I said, that's why if you see my mantra is, when you are awake, please stay awake, because not everybody is aware. We all know that there is evil, there is all this, but what most people do not know is the wherewithal. How can we, escape this hell? When you find, like me, they were talking so badly about this Simon Ekpa, and I'm like, for Nigeria Forum platform media to be talking this, it looked like this man is doing so. That's why I started researching. And I found out that, yes, indeed, he was giving them a hard time to save his people. And they were able to apprehend him. Now we have our Deputy Prime Minister. And I am praying for them all every day, because it looked like the job of 80 million people, we left it in their hands. And that is why when they are apprehended, it looked like they have been able to put the struggle, the fight, to the burner. But I thank God that this time around, we now have a government, which is what we must do all in our power to keep it alive and well. Why they have unleashed this barrage of people falling back headlong oblivion is because they want to undo this, because they know with this they are defeated. With the redeclaration of Biafra, that contraption is defeated. But it is not over until it is over. We have to protect that mandate. We must protect our DPM. We must. And now, what do we do? You see that the day Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, they had that interview at the Damage House. One thing happened, and I know when I receive that, one man stood up and lifted his hand and said something. I saw Prime Minister Simon a pause, and when he paused and he answered that question, I knew something was wrong. I believe that man was set up. Whatever they said was what, I don't know. But I'm not going to go there, because when things is a puzzle, it remains a puzzle until it's decoded. Now, someone coming out to tell Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze that they are waiting for command. And that is where I'm going to start with my submission this morning. What is going on? The whole place is like there is booby trap everywhere. You can't even know who is sent, who is an agent. So we need to be careful. I pray for this woman every day that she does not enter their trap. What we need now are ninjas. When I mean ninja, it is a coded word. We need men that are ready to defend their land without asking for anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not ask for anything. He invested his time, his life, his everything. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa gave up his almost his entire life, his job, his everything. So when are we, these men, going to start doing something like that? Is it only these two people? Who are the people? And that is why every time when you hear me, I talk, I praise, and I encourage these media warriors that come out every day to sensitize the people, to create the awareness. You see, I think our solution will come from ninjas. It will come from them, because anytime you set up army, the army is going to do their job. But inside that army, there must be ninjas, those that are ready to give what it takes and not wait for who will pay them. Paying them is not a problem. Is good, is important. So I want us to protect our mandate we have, and there is no doubt we need the money. Right now there has never been a time to ask for funds than now, because so much needs to be done. It is no longer on the army now, because we don't have men on ground. There are diverse things that needs to be done, that this government needs to do to move and keep pushing to light. The recognition is very important. There are so many things, conferences, all of those things. Everybody needs to do their own part too. I saw people that are in Norway sharing. When you do that, take a screenshot of it, do whatever it takes. It's everybody's job. And that brings me to the people of Anambra. We that in USB, we raised dust over that nonsense a man, full-grown man. Let us remove the fact that maybe they gave him, maybe he's eating or he's under bondage. They told you to go and tell the world that your children are criminals and thieves. And he opened his mouth wide.
That thing is heartbreaking. Now
Anambra people are there. Some of them, we have the highest millionaires. And if you see where Anambra people are begging,
this is just
do they think that it is not that is not a code? He came to the America to tell people that your sons and daughters are criminals, and everybody is keeping quiet. And these are the same people. These are Anambra people. When it comes, when Nigeria government will say, "Oh, US," they said the agitators. They will start running their mouths. Hey, all these people, we say they are causing trouble. Your governor say you are criminals, you and your children. And you're keeping quiet. And he's still sitting there.
Jesus Christ.
They come and they commit atrocities. And because you want, right now as we are speaking, they are running you people out of your Lagos. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're still speaking smooth English, pretending all is well. Let me leave it. This thing we are coming here is to sensitize people, but the work is everybody's work. If you know what you need to do, do it. And if you have money, please bring it. Even if you don't like USB, bring the money. We need it to build a government that will save you. I rest it there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister, for that very submission. And I think that will bring us to the end of the program. I have an emergency to attend to now. So I think we are going to continue on this line of discussion in our next program, because I think it is very, very important that we go to that direction. We have been distracted for a very long time. There are a lot of distractions. We have to focus on the real thing. The main people that are making sure they destroy this recognition we are seeking for are the governors themselves. The politicians, they are in the front line today challenging the recognition of the United States of Biafra by their action, did by their word. Everybody has to wake up, including those who are men on the ground. Whether you support Dr. Ngozi Arabweze or you don't support, there is one thing that unites us. We want freedom. The freedom we are seeking for is not for Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, neither is it for anybody. It is for all of us. If we allow them to take over our land, every one of us will suffer.
Oh my God, God forbid.
You cannot tell me that you don't have an equipment to do the job. The one that are with you, what did you do with it? Those of them who are claiming you don't have equipment. Maazi Simon Ekpa left more than enough. And we didn't see you where you use it or what you use it for.
Even the ones they use, because they did some job when Simon was there, where are they now? Even like our sister said, Ninja Warriors. There's a program in US here, it's called Ninja Warrior. My son, I enrolled him in that program. It's called Ninja Warrior, and that's what we need. That's what we need. Please.
The main ninjas, if you go to the Asian world, China and all of that, that's how they want their battle. Go and train and be a ninja. We don't need anybody coming here to ask for, say, we need the money. We need men. We need those that are ready to clean up. Thank you. Amamkana for the man freedom them. I want the natural eco granules. We need to change our strategy. I think that's all I have to say.
We need to change the strategy. Oh, I'm so broken down.
It looked like you muted yourself.
Sorry, yeah. So let us use 30 seconds each and every one of us to conclude on this program. By tomorrow, we will still go on this direction again because of the nature of the things we are seeing now. I think that is the right part to go. Let us take our mind away from this distraction that is coming from the other angle. Let us focus on the real thing that matters, the problem that is facing us, more especially the politicians and those who are supposed to work for us. Just as our panelists here are saying, we need men who knows what to do. It is not just about money. People who are ready to do the job. The instructions have been given, and all of us know what to do. But the men who has the heart, we need more ikonso at this time around. So let us start from our brother Chichi Mwagod. Oluchi, give us your closing remarks. Let us just try and do it. We can do it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I will. Just a quick one, Massachusetts. I thank everyone. I want to conclude by saying, let nobody talk about Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. She's doing her best. What we want men, like you rightly said, we need the consults. You don't come to here and so DPM give us order. No. DPM don't have to give you order. She's working hard every day. All of us here, even in Europe, head of missions in Europe, every day, everybody's pushing for recognition, including all of us. So they need to step up. They need to step up. Because all these politicians, they have homes in the villages, everywhere. They have homes in the villages. You don't need to begin to in that our DPM. If you know what she dream now, you only can give village. How many people do homeless now? How many mother left the homeless? Most of them. Many parents the homeless. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go to our sister Ijoma. Give us just a closing remark. If you can round it up in 30 seconds or 1 minute at most, that would be nice, so that we can close up and we'll come back on this discussion tomorrow. Go ahead, my sister Ijoma.
Okay. Thank you, my people, for coming together. Thank you for your platform, giving to your people to speak their mind. I hope everybody has heard what we said, and we that spoke, we also spoke to ourselves, and we hope to see the best. When it comes to command about the military, we have defense minister. Defense minister will always take charge of that. The only thing we can say is that they should follow the order of our defense minister. When they are told to move, they move. They know what to do. They know better. It's what they have been doing. It's just that when sabotage infiltrates what somebody is doing, it seems like people are novice of what they have always been a professional to. So we keep praying for our military. We keep praying because that victory is our victory. We keep praying that God will always expose the saboteurs in the government, in the military, even in the citizens. I keep encouraging the citizens of the United States of Biafra at home, please do not sabotage your military. If you watch what is happening in the north, you will know and you will go in and thank your God. Can you imagine somebody has gone to bed hoping to see tomorrow and they are burnt with their house? Can you imagine? I never know that in my life I will hear such thing. The things that are coming out of that very terrorist zone called Nigeria is not even a news that comes from hellfire. I think devil himself is afraid of them. They have done past the devil. If really, I don't know the devil again people are looking to see in this, is just this very terrorist states. So when you know that you are privileged, and I know you know, that's why every Monday, no matter what anybody is saying, you people are happy to sit at home, even at your own loss, is because you understood that you are privileged. Let me tell you, all of them in the zoo, they are jealousing us. It is out of that jealousy that they always look for wherever any bad thing happens to target that it is us. It's out of jealousy. They can't do what we are doing, and we are not even staying on the way for them, and they don't want to copy what They don't want to copy what we are doing. They are there to castrate and say things are bad. One person online was saying, in Indonesia, people that carry dog, they're killing them is Anambra people and this. Why wouldn't that person say, when Soludo has told them that he has his son, a criminal, which he has also because his son is a drug addict in Europe. My people at home, you people should not mind these politicians. They have no personality. Their children are here. Nobody knows where they are. In this place, everybody is equal. Nobody hear them. Everybody is equal. If their people, their friends don't bring them out and say, this is this person's daughter, you don't know who they are. They walk like me, like every other Biafran outside. But inside that enclave, they just they try to put you like sardine. And when they come here, they don't need security to move around. These are what you people will think, and you stand up. They are few. When you say they are few, they have no percentage even. We must fight these people. They are our problem. When we get it right, we will surely have our peace. And the earlier we get it, the better. Because when we buy time, they also have chance to destroy us. Can you imagine that Kopus Odimba enter the campus to kill children without kill everybody, students, without discriminating, don't know who is who? What the crime Kopus Odimba committed, if he's still alive, anytime, any day, even if he's in the West, we must hunt him and he will face trial for what he has done in Imo State. People don't understand what Hope Uzodinma has done in Imo State. The lives Hope Uzodinma has destroyed out of nothing because he wants to work for the caliphate. A criminal that God says saved his life. He's living the second life. He used his second life to destroy more lives. That's why at times pardon is not good. If that chief allowed Hope Uzodinma to be sent to death, sentenced to death by
Oh, I think we lost her. So let's go to, we lost her voice. Maybe she has enough problem. Let's go to our sister Ojugo. Sister Ojugo, give us your closing remarks. Just try and make it in 30 seconds, possibly, so that we can round it up fast. Go ahead.
Thank you, Bro Chooks. Can you hear me very well?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you all those in this platform. Thank you those listening to us and those that will listen later. We need ninjas. We need Ikonso. We need Ikonso. Eziafa Kego. We all call Ikonso today. We all miss Ikonso today. It's because he made his name. He has made his name. His name will never, ever be forgotten in Biafra land. We need more of Ikonso. Please, rise up. If you're a man, if I bunubu, yakuru kenoto, rise up. Rise. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my beloved sister. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful call you have made. Mazin Nandi kind of ask the same question. Are there no more men in Biafra land? If you know you are one of them, please rise up. We need more Ikonso as we speak. My beloved sister, Madam Origin, give us a closing remark.
Thank you, Mazi Chooks. Thank you, Biafrans. If you are listening now, thank you. This message is for you. If you will listen later, this message is for you. If you're hearing this, it all means there is an assignment for you. If you're listening and you're hearing, it all means you have a work to do. All of us have work to do. Sokoto used to belong to the indigenous people. I don't have this history or story of Sokoto. Benue State, Plateau, Southern Kaduna. A large portion of the people there were targeted by the people I call the Almajiri snake takia with jihadist agenda. They do not mean well for you. They do not mean well for me. They do not mean well to the entire world. They have annihilation in mind to propagate whatever they are propagating. And in fact, they claim, it is a claim that whatever they have or their father told them. I don't know what your father told you. Whatever their father told them, they are using it against you. What did your father tell you? The land that is yours, their father told them to take it from you. So it is not about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. It is all about you. And you remain the first line of defense for yourself. If everybody defend themselves, the land will be delivered. And you're looking up to one man to deliver 80 million people, it becomes a heckless job, like one woman said. So what am I saying? We owe it to ourselves. Ask yourself a question: what is my role? Running is not going to help, because if you are giving land to take, to have, and because of fear, you let it, that is not only reckless but homeless, to come and take your land, you will have yourself to blame. We need ninjas. And when I mean ninjas, I'm not talking about who. You become your own ninja. Think about what you do to protect your family, especially the men. Money has destroyed our land. Because everybody, whenever you call, let us go, someone's mind runs to money. Please sanitize your heart. Remove money from your heart. Think about what integrity and dignity can give you. It will feed your soul, and you will go ahead and do what it takes to deliver yourself and your land. I rest it there, Mazi.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate you for always doing that wonderful job. I appreciate you. My beloved brother Christian, are you there?
Yeah, Mazi Choose.
Yeah, give us your last word as we close the program. Just like we said before, we will continue on this line of thoughts from tomorrow, because I think it's the right side to go now.
Yes. I agree with you 100%. As it is now, we just have to put every other thing aside and concentrate. I think emphasis should be on this, because trust me, okay, Soludo went to America and he told the world that about 100% more or less things that happen, the criminality, the terrorism, everything is caused by the Igbos. And nobody in that meeting or forum, whatever it is, could challenge him. So about 2 or 3 years ago, before the former governor of Ebonyi State, I try to remember he cried. He came out to cry openly that he told Fulanis this and this and that, but they went out and massacred his people. They were massacred. Uma or Hamufu in Enugu, in Ebonyi. Everybody know what it. And Soludo said this thing, and nobody could challenge him. To ask Soludo, if you are saying that it's the Igbo people doing it, so what about this? It's well known what the Fulanis are massacring people. 20
only in Anambra that is Igbos. Only Anambra Igbos. Other places is not the
exactly. So the fact that it's obvious that our emphasis, our effort should be because see this governor, these politicians in Igbo land. Trust me, if we are not able to find a way to touch them, I'm sorry, nothing is going to happen, because their neck is on their knees on our neck. Trust me, they are the hindrance. So I know it's tough. It is tough, quite frankly, but maybe we should concentrate. Maybe we should focus 100% on finding a way to get to them. Because if not, I'm sorry, but like you said, we'll continue with that tomorrow by the grace of God. God bless.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Christian. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And I think Ijoma wasn't able to conclude. Ijoma, give us your line of thought in just a few seconds. I think you were trying to round up, but you couldn't round up before the network kicked you out. Just in 1 second, and let's end it up.
Thank you. Soludo said that 100% criminal he has is from his own home. His son is one of them. And those people that are billionaires and millionaires watching him saying that without challenging him, they are also part of the criminals. They have to know that and remember. Hope Uzodinma, whatever he has done and he's still doing, he will face justice one day. We must catch him anywhere he is in the world. He cannot vanish like Hitler. We must catch him. That is if he stay alive till that time, because I don't pray for him to stay alive. If his life was taken, that the chief didn't plead for his life, and the second life he has today is to destroy the Imolites without pity, without anything. And these people have wives that are burning children for them that cannot condemn what they are doing. We are watching. My people, we must stay resolute. These people are our problem. They are number one problem we have. When we get them, we are already free. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I appreciate everyone that has contributed to it. This is a very important and heated point. As you can see, our discussion today, we haven't even touched. So many people have a lot of things to say. So we have to progress again from this point tomorrow. Wakening up our people to take responsibility. Our men should step up, whether you're on ground, on air, or anywhere, you must step up. And we must have to focus on these politicians who are demarcating us internationally. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us that have been in this program today. Guide and protect our leaders, wherever they may be. Thank you so much for being part of this program. We will see you again tomorrow by the grace of Chukwu. Thank you and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
See mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Please have they shake my hand no fever. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg, my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Don't make me try you. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make me try.